Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our campaign of Continuum Aberrant Persona Nova. We are back again. I am Zemain, the host, as always, for this game. And I am joined by the following cast of cartoonish characters.
Sorry. Hi, I'm Idol, and I'm playing Thea.
My name is Lane. If you see me online, I'm either Florian or Saint Florian. And I'm playing Ross, also known as Aftermath.
Hi, I'm Skolex, and I'm playing Zara, the #1 hot new Nova.
And I'm Zutok, and I'll be playing Moses, aka Blink.
Fantastic. So, what happened last time? Where did we leave off?
Fucking training, man. Oh my god. Dude. There's more of it. Oh.
Yep.
Now, we went through our mandatory PR training, learning a little bit about what Project Utopia prioritizes to managing their business, their dealings, their novas, as well as a little bit of history about the city, about a bunch of different things sprinkled into our training there. Some of us paid attention, some of us barely made it. And at our first session of training, we decided it'd be a good idea to go out on the town. Only it progressed pretty far from there. Ross destroyed someone's camera, and then afterwards we all ended up in Vegas, where we definitely won legitimate money, legitimately using no Nova powers at all. And then eventually we get kicked out. Realize that we need to be at training at the following day. Everybody sobers up, comes back, finishes the PR training without much further incident.
Cool.
We spoke to our guy Liam after our trainer Alyssa left, and we're gonna get paid here soon. And that's basically where we left off. We were gearing up for more training to come.
Precise. So, let's hop into it as it is now. So, there has been a whirlwind would be a gross exaggeration. It has been a slow burn of continued training over the next couple weeks. The um the first training you do is essentially a um sorry, my browser window I'm trying to open on the side is misbehaving.
No.
Okay, sorry. The first training you're undertaking is essentially a basic emergency responder stuff. This is basic first aid, CPR, stuff like that. Very simple things. Ultimately, like making you guys knowledgeable enough that you can administer some basics until somebody who is actually like capable can show up and take care of the person. Obviously, there is some special attention paid to those of you that have certain powers, so to say, in regards to actually being able to just heal people. Special attention ultimately boils down to, like, we're going to do essentially a basic test where you're going to heal some common injuries and prove that you can actually like heal people without like horribly disfiguring them. And you'll essentially get a certificate for being able to administer that level of medical care to somebody. It by no means makes you like a medical professional, but it's a essentially legal documentation that says you can competently use this power and you can use it to save somebody if need be in an emergency situation. So if something does go wrong and they decide to sue you, you're protected legally. And Utopia can wield the full force of its legal team to ensure your reputation is not destroyed by a disgruntled, injured party. How comforting or otherwise that might be is entirely up to you. But that's your special attention as Theta. Everybody else, it's pretty bog standard first aid stuff. And it's a long week, long, slow, dry week. But at the end of the week, your first paycheck ends up coming in. So naturally, Theta, you get the rest of your paycheck. Part of it came as an advance earlier, but you get the rest of it now. And yeah, you guys got some money. Very, very comfy amount of money. The second week, you get into the swing of things with self-defense and basic combat training. This is all very basic stuff of like, how to essentially self-defense basics of like being in unknown places, as well as like reading potential body language for hostility, stuff like that, as well as just some basic techniques and ideology for disarming people, de-escalating situations, so on and so forth. A lot of very basic stuff. But this training is a lot more hands-on. There was some hands-on parts with the emergency response stuff. Like there were training dummies for doing CPR and stuff like that. But for the hands-on stuff, there's like, they set up mats in the gym, and there is like some hand-to-hand training type stuff, as well as practicing ways to disarm people without, just fucking killing somebody or not, breaking their arms and stuff like that. Which I think only one of you has Megamite, right? Or are there two of you with Megamite? Because I think Theta has some Megamite.
Oh, no, actually, she doesn't. She only has Mega
Oh,
Stamina.
you don't have. Right. So I don't think.
No, I think no one has.
I don't think we do.
Wow. So a lot less worried about actually breaking somebody's arm. They do explain there are techniques to do it, but like they're going to say we're not going to encourage you to break somebody's arm unless you have to. But if you have to, here's how.
I would just say, sorry, that
Uh-huh.
like Moses would have wanted to learn like basic knots and tying ropes for stuff like for how to tie
Yeah,
someone
absolutely.
down or stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they would absolutely teach you some of that stuff. They even go so far as to be like, also, commonly in hostage situations, like some criminals may utilize like zip ties and stuff like that for hostage situations. And they actually run you through techniques of how to break through zip ties, even though some of you might have powers that make it possible for you to pretty easily break through them. They show you a technique that even baselines can do to break a zip tie, which out of the role play is actually a very real thing. Zip ties are rough, but it is actually very possible for a normal person that's not super strong to snap a zip tie to get out of it. It's going to hurt, but you can do it.
The more you know.
It essentially involves, as long as your wrists are in front of you, if it's behind you, this doesn't work unless you can finagle your way to get your wrists in front of you. But if it's in front of you, they show you the technique where you raise up your wrists and you slam it down onto your knee, and with enough force, it will cause it to snap and you can get out of it. If not, just actually force your hands through it, which will hurt like a motherfucker, but You know, that's if they don't do
Yeah.
it too tight. But yeah, so they teach you a bunch of stuff as well as, you know, the basics for defending yourselves and stuff. Of course, they go into some of the details of U fiber and how beneficial it is for Team Tomorrow and other superheroes and elites and otherwise. And you know, there are the basic explanations of like, look, elites, or rather, if you're engaging with a Nova, you should assume that they have U fiber, is the general assumption. Not all Novas have U fiber, but enough do that it is safer for you to assume that they have U fiber. So if you are in a situation where you think it might be life or death, do not hold back because you're worried that they don't have armor on. Assume that they do. They really want to drive home. Like, if you think it's life or death, you need to fight like it is life or death. That dialing it back and restraining yourself, you at this level probably are not strong enough to hold back like somebody similar to, say, Cestus Pax, who can regularly dial himself in and not use that level of force regardless of the situation. That said, they do about midway through the week, they kind of give you a break from the hands-on stuff and they sit you down and they start talking about rules of engagement. Normally speaking, Utopia only engages in violence when there is violence. Utopia very rarely, only in cases of exception, choose to go on the attack. Aggressive action should be considered the last resort. Violence as a last resort. And never as the first foot forward. The idea is we only escalate by one level based off of what the enemy is doing. If the opposition is just shoving people or let's say the opposition is just protesting, you don't need to do anything but make sure the crowd remains, you know, reasonable. They're not lashing out or anything like that. But once they start utilizing physical violence, then it's okay. You can begin restraining people. When people start exercising lethal force, that's when you can start, you know, putting people down, not necessarily killing them, but removing them from the combat in some way.
Break kneecaps.
It is in truly awful situations where it is do or die. Will it be okay to kill people? They really want to lay it on thick. Like, we do not want casualties. We do not want to kill people. You know, we want everybody to go home at the end of the day, even the bad guys. But the bad guys, you know, need to like go to jail or whatever may be the case. But that's not
New home.
our role to decide, other than Novas, because we have the means to contain Novas. And how legal that is up for debate. And they go into that conversation of what do we do with Novas that are lawbreakers and we are apprehending them. What happens? Do local law enforcement take them? Did the federal government take them? Do we take them? And they tell you our priority is if we are on the scene and we neutralize a Nova, we take them into our custody. That is our default assumption. We are assuming jurisdiction on that. You do not need to abide by federal or local law enforcement. They will insist you do. You do not cooperate with them under any circumstances and inform them that if they have issue, they must take it up with Project Utopia and not the team on site, such as yourselves. that if they truly have jurisdiction, the Nova in question will be handed over after they have been contained. But the reality is, we do not want to hand them over because we have doubts about their ability to safely and humanely contain Novas. Obviously, this kind of information is part of the NDA you signed when you signed your contracts. So this information is not information you can just share wildly to the public. If law enforcement hassles you over a Nova you've detained, you don't have to cooperate. You just need to take the Nova and get it off site. If the police try to interfere, or any agents representing any government try to interfere, you do the absolute minimum you have to do to prevent them from doing that. Do not cause harm to them. Do not injure them. Do not kill them. Just extract from the situation as quickly and efficiently as possible with the Nova in question. We understand that may not always be easy to do, but law enforcement is also reticent to engage with Project Utopia aligned Novas. So we don't foresee that being an issue, but you are your own people. You're not under arrest. A jurisdiction issue is a matter of legality that is, quite frankly, still in a lot of debate. So if they want to have that argument, they have to go through the proper channels, not at the scene of whatever the hell is going on. That said, they get on to a more grim topic. There is a photo of a tan-skinned man, dark beard, dark hair, Team Tomorrow uniform. You would recognize this as a hero by the name of Slag, which he hasn't been around for a while. And if anybody wants to make like a culture roll, they can.
Yeah.
Because this is something you may or may not know about.
Holy moly, I
Okay.
have culture. What do I put with that?
Probably a mental of your choice, more than likely. This is to see if you remember hearing about it or you followed the news at all on it.
1.
One success would tell you Slag obviously was a Team Tomorrow member. You're not really sure how long ago he kind of went out of the picture, and you're just kind of sitting there wondering, like, whatever happened to that guy? For Ross, 3 successes. Yeah, you know what's up. There was a conflict in the Equatorial Wars a couple years ago. Slag was deployed there, never came back. The public was under the belief that Project Utopia succeeded in the actions that they had over there because they took some peacekeeping actions. And according to them, it was a success. However, Slag wasn't seen after that deployment. And you did hear news that he had passed away, the details of which was kept on the down low, but the implications were that he didn't make it out of that scenario. They never officially confirmed it, but it's also not been talked about a lot in the media. For Zara, you're kind of in the same boat as Zeta. You're like, or Theta, sorry. You're like, yeah, I remember seeing this guy. I don't know what he's up to these days. Why are we talking about this guy? Moses, you feel like you remember him being part of the Equatorial Wars, but it occurs to you haven't heard about him being up to anything with Team Tomorrow lately. The speaker that they have, who is essentially somebody who specializes in operations, they go, this was Hiram, aka Slag. Unfortunately, he was killed in action during the Equatorial Wars when we were executing our peacekeeping operations over there. Why we're bringing this up is because this event highlighted a certain truth to the way we operate. As hero teams, our main modus operandi is to deal with criminals, the occasional terrorists, and keeping the peace. The majority of our heroes are not seasoned combatants. Even the heroes that get in fights regularly, we wouldn't necessarily call seasoned combatants, because when we say seasoned combatants, we are talking soldiers. We're talking people with military training who understand tactics. They have the knowledge and the experience to back their powers and their skills. We, as Project Utopia, made a mistake, and that got Slag killed. We sent Team Tomorrow in to the Equatorial Wars, to the areas affected by that conflict, to help people. And quite frankly, Team Tomorrow was underprepared to face what they encountered there. Team Tomorrow encountered a full team of elites mercenaries with histories in military action. An entire team of people who have been in the military, who have done mercenary work, who has done all of this, and then had Nova powers to boot. Most of the team was injured, and Slag didn't get to come back. When it comes to these high lethality situations, we only engage when we have a numbers advantage. We do not take on elites on a one-to-one basis. It is too dangerous and too risky. If you think there's a situation that is going to be at that level, you need to wait for backup before engaging, and you avoid engagement at all costs. We don't expect a team like yours to be in this kind of situation. You are going to be part of a secondary group that is going to respond to smaller scale things. However, we have to acknowledge there's a non-zero chance that when you respond to any criminal call, they may or may not be a Nova. And granted, a team of 4 of you against 1 Nova is entirely feasible. However, entire teams of Novas running against you can be very dangerous, especially when they have lethal intent. In which case, you need to exercise caution and request backup. You are not by any means required to put your life on the line. As much as you may want to be heroes and help people, you do not need to throw your life away to do that. So be cautious and call for backup when those situations come up. And the tenor of the conversation lightens a little bit. After that, they move on to talking about some of the lighter things, talking about examples of situations and how to handle them. And then over the next few days, there's some more hands-on training involving some simulated scenarios, like a classic. There's some kind of robbery and they have a hostage. What do you do? And, that's the whole rigmarole of, okay, first try to talk them down. If talking them down isn't going to work, begin devising a plan for how to disarm the gunman without allowing the hostage to be harmed, et cetera, et cetera. And, they try to work in how your powers factor in. They talk about Ross, how you're really smart. There are probably ways that you could observe the environment or work out certain details to give you guys an edge, or Zara using her social prowess to maybe win them over and talk them down to de-escalate it without having to resort to action. Or Moses, potentially, if you guys determine maybe the guy's reflexes are really slow on one side, you could zip over there and disarm him before he has a chance to react. Or Theta, they are like, we're not sure if there's anything you could necessarily do to potentially disarm a gunman, but honestly, that means you're flexible to help people in other ways. Because a team almost always needs somebody who can be taking care of something in the background while people are distracting. Or depending on the situation, you can find a way to help. But it's okay that your powers don't explicitly help you in this one scenario. That's why there is a team. But they also note, in case things do go badly and the hostage gets injured, you are also capable of taking care of that, which is also a great thing to have. So, the training carries on. It is Friday afternoon. I have the date here. 1 second. It is January 21st. It is about 3 p.m. The person from operations and such is like, and that's going to conclude the training. I'm going to file the paperwork for you guys. You guys have been great. Thank you for being patient. I know this isn't the most thrilling stuff, but I hope you've learned a lot. And of course, any questions, you can email the department, and they'll get back to you as soon as possible. As well as handbooks should be on the way. They should have been here by now, but there was an issue with distribution, and you know how it goes. So, anyways, good luck. And he dismisses himself. Liam is there. He's kind of been lurking in the back of the room, but once that guy dismisses himself, he moves his way up to the front of the room. He's like, all right, cool, great, thank you. He leaves. It's like, all right. He checks his watch. I'm sure you guys are eager to get out of here. But I have one thing for you guys. They should be here any minute now. And then you hear a knock on the door. Liam goes, oh, fantastic. Goes, opens the door. And in steps a man in a suit. He's got a well-groomed, short-cut beard, about mid-length hair that is combed back, but it kind of is allowed to go a little wild in the back, just a little bit, like tastefully so. And he is about like 5'11-ish. He's a little taller than average, and not quite 6 foot. He seems to be pretty well built, broad shoulders, and He has he's not carrying anything, but he does have a pair of sunglasses that he's wearing. He's a white guy, and he kind of walks up to the podium and introduces himself. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Bryce McCoy. If you wish, you can call me Mr. McCoy. However, since we're going to be working together pretty closely, you can just call me Bryce. Either one you're comfortable with is fine. I will answer to both. I am sure you're wondering, yet another suit. Who is this guy? Why should I care about yet another face? So let me keep this short and sweet. I am going to be the Utopia team director of secondary operations Novara headquarters. That title is work in progress right now. But essentially, I'm going to be the man in charge of your team and the tower that is being built. Essentially, anything your team needs, issues involving the management of your team, distribution of pay to your team, the staffing of the support for your team, all of it. I will be your man. I am looking forward to this opportunity. I started with Utopia about 3 years ago. Very quickly climbed the ranks. I was essentially a handler for another Nova for 2 of those 3 years. For a Nova, I am unable to disclose, just for their privacy. Not that anything terrible happened, so don't get the wrong idea. And I spent a year in essentially learning the management and the background of things within the company. Essentially had a mentor who filled a similar position and learned a lot about how things are run. And let's just say I have my bona fides. I have done my time. This will be my first time running a team on a full scale, but it's not my first time, obviously, managing any Novas. So I'm just scaling up what I've done before. So
So
I'm
you're
going to
like
be a
a
little new
manager.
to this. Exactly.
I need one.
They like to fluff it up. You know, I'm a team director. You know, we used to call the position a team manager, but then there was some of the Novas did not like the feeling of having a manager managing them. So it kind of got rebranded to be, well, you're a team director. We just give you direction. We just direct you instead of managing you. It's kind of an excessive difference, but it apparently makes the difference for some people. So that's what we're doing. That said, I'm your man. I do have profiles on you guys that I have been provided. I've read them up a little bit. I'm not going to pretend some pieces of paper tell me everything I need to know about you guys. I am looking forward to getting to know you as we work together. Ross, I feel like I've started to get to know you already a little bit, but that is because I have been getting, I don't know if you've noticed in the massive list of recipients, but I've been CC'd on all of the emails and everything for the architecture project.
Oh, right.
So I've been seeing a lot of your notes and your communications and everything. So that's
Nice to
that's
officially
great.
meet you.
Yes, likewise. That said, I'm here now because we've cleared everything for paperwork and everything for the tower. We have all the green lights, we have all the go-aheads, and construction is going to begin next week.
Next week?
yeah, next week, full steam ahead. We're reaching out to, well, we already reached out to the contractors, already approved it. They're not holding back the money. Like, you guys got yourselves a good deal here. They are shelling out some serious money. There's a team of a 5 Nova team coming out here to begin the construction. I can't remember all their names. I think one of them can like literally create concrete out of thin air or something like that. Just crazy stuff. So we are going to be full steam ahead, blitzing this construction. Once we get past the hard hats and high vis gear phase of construction, I'll see about maybe getting you guys on site to kind of see how things are progressing. Especially Ross, if you want to have some oversight on some of the finer details when we start getting to that point, we can see about getting you access and authority over the workers when the time comes.
Oh, absolutely.
But I wanted to share that great news, let you guys know I'm in town. I am going to let you know that I am getting a place separate of the tower. The tower is for you guys. Like, that's your space. I'll have an office there, but I don't want you to feel like it's also my space. It's your space. I'll be, separate. But that said, even outside of office hours, you're going to have my contact information. If you need to contact me on anything, you can. I don't care if it's, 2 a.m. You can wake me up. It's fine. It's literally my job. I am your, Liam's been great. He's been doing a good job. He's awesome. But from this point on, I am your point of contact with Project Utopia. Like, anything that needs to go through Utopia, you can start with me. So that said, your emails, I'm going to be sending out here in a few minutes, all my contact information, phone number, my email, all that fun stuff. They're putting me up in a hotel until all the construction is resolved, and until I can find a place. I heard the housing market out here is cutthroat. I haven't even had time to look around. They just told me 2 days ago. So I've been a mess. But anyways, any burning questions for me right now? Because I wanted to come see you guys, but I do have other stuff going on that I need to go take care of.
Roy, was it?
Bryce.
Bryce?
Bryce
Wow,
McCoy.
I'm not McCoy. Okay, well, nice to meet you. And she holds up a fist for a fist bump.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you a fist bump. Don't worry. I'm sure you'll get the name down soon enough.
Yeah, it takes me like
like I
5
said-
times, but I get it on the 6th usually. It's just how it is,
Right, I understand. We're gonna be seeing each other a lot, so no worries. But yeah, if there's nothing else, I gotta run. I have so many interviews and stuff I have to do.
Oh, I get it. You should go, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's great meeting you guys. We'll be in touch. I'll see you around. Just keep going strong. I've seen the training reports. You guys have been doing great. All right.
Thanks,
I'll see you guys
cutie.
around.
Bye.
He chuckles a little bit and he says something to Liam about, yeah, I'll get back with you on that thing. And Liam's like, yeah, no worries. No rush. He's like, okay, cool, fantastic. And he heads out, fashionably power walking, we'll say. Not sprinting or jogging or anything, just walking quickly because he's got places to be. But you're cut loose for the day. That's the end of that mandatory training. Now I'll make a point of note of Ross. You've been working on these boots on the side. You've made great progress. Although you've hit a point where you realize, okay, I've got a lot of the framework here down, but it needs that special something.
Yeah, there's actually a couple of projects I've been working on, and I think I'm kind of at that point with all three. Just
Yeah.
gonna talk to Liam about those at some point. I guess Bryce, but he's gonna be busy for a little bit, so I'll talk to Liam.
Okay. Sure. You're able to grab Liam before he leaves. And he's kind of packing up a suitcase. He's like, "What's up?"
Yeah, so real quick, while I've been here at the facility, I've been testing some things, projects, but I've hit a wall on pretty much all of them because I think I'm gonna need some not so common stuff to get things done.
Okay. So what are you thinking?
So at the very least, I'm gonna need a compact hyperfusion reactor.
Okay, that's
Right.
all right.
That's for the one thing. For the other thing, I'm gonna need some kind of quantum resonant adhesive, something that we can activate, deactivate. If that resonates in any way, if you've heard of any novas who may be capable.
Okay.
And the third thing, I'm actually going to stop for a second, think about it, start running through some numbers in my head.
He needs to get a life. Can you
Third
spare
thing, I'll
one?
get back to you.
Liam nods. Right. Okay. I don't have any immediate answers for you, but I can absolutely like start looking into some of that.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll let you know.
Sounds good.
I'm sure there's got to be somebody I can dig up, some kind of means of either through another person or something, some way of contacting somebody that can meet your needs. Hopefully, ideally.
I feel like the reactor would just be expensive, but the other thing might be a lot there.
Yeah, the reactor. Can you tell me what this is for with the reactor?
Yeah, actually,
'Cause
let me run right back. I'll go grab my stuff real quick, and I'll go
sure.
excitedly. I'll go run back, grab
Oh,
my
Jesus
blueprints.
Christ.
Realize, oh wait, he's not gonna be able to read any of this. Fuck it, I'll bring it anyway. I'll bring it running back.
Yeah.
And
It's
lay out
got
the
pretty
blueprints.
pictures.
Yeah, it does have pictures. Yeah. I'll explain that the hyperfusion reactor is for this jetpack that I'm building to slot into my suit so that I can be, I can arrive faster at locations without the need for extraneous transport. Just in case, Moses is out of commission or something. And then the boots are for Moses, actually. They are going to help him scale up buildings. They're going to help him scale across water. Basically, expand his options for movement.
Okay. He's looking at these blueprints and stuff. Clearly a face of I have no fucking clue what I'm supposed to be looking at here. This is all gibberish, jargon, nonsense, pig Latin to him. He nods. All right. So here's how this normally works. For something that is like a financial purchase, that has to go to finance.
Sure.
Finance division takes a look at it. They decide, is this a reasonable cost? Because we have to be choosy about what we spend money on. And
Really?
there are powers that be that have to make these decisions.
Of course.
Something like that is not cheap, like you said. It is expensive. I think the rationale for what it is and why you need it is sound. I can't guarantee that they are going to be willing to front the entire cost. They may be willing to do a partial. I really don't think they're going to go for the full cost. Just
That's
to be
fine.
really honest
Yeah, I
with you. Like,
understand. Yeah.
I don't want to crush your hopes here. I want to be very real with you.
If I need to supply some funding or we need to talk about payroll deductions for some time, that's fine.
Yeah,
No problem.
they might reach out with something like that. Because normally some of our higher profile inventors, you know, they have a certain image that affords them additional funding and such, but also he pauses and kind of scratches his chin. They have a signature nature to them that enables them to accrue additional funds through their own means.
I think I see what you're getting at.
And they oftentimes are able to afford their own materials, which obviously alleviates the burden on Utopia because we are a organization that operates off of donations. I will make the best case I can for you.
Sure.
Because it's a little bureaucratic, Bryce might have to step in and take over for me in this regard. Because it takes a little while. I know he's a little busy right now, so I'm willing to help out at the moment.
Yeah, I wouldn't jump down his throat immediately. So I know we've already got a bit of a rapport.
Yeah, it's a very transitory phase. Right now we're transitioning to him taking over, but he's got to do all of the hiring for all of the staff. Like he has help with that, but like he's literally looking at like I think it's like 200 positions or something like that that need to be filled.
Yikes.
It takes a lot to run a tower.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll do what I can.
Sure. If you got a back burner room, that's fine. I'd like to
and I will
have it ready for our first deployment, but that might not be
Sure.
realistic.
I got you. I will CC you on those emails so you're in the loop of everything going on. I'll make the case.
Sounds good. Thank you, Liam.
Okay, no problem. Does anybody else want to bug Liam?
He's
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. As far as I get it, Liam, we're not gonna be seeing much of each other anymore, right? We're heading over. We're gonna be like handed over to him. So
I am a local agent. So I am like here in the Novara area, at least for now, permanently. Unless I decide to change things up or whatever. But you'll still see me here and there. I'll still be helping out. Like I was just telling Ross, this is a very transitionary period. It's Bryce said starting now to just go straight to him. He's putting too much on his plate.
Okay.
Like next couple weeks, dude's gonna be slammed. So if it's pretty small scale stuff, you can come to me. It's fine. Ultimately, I'll just have to have him sign off on some things technically because yes, he is technically in charge of you guys now. He's technically the guy who does all of this stuff now, but I'm helping him in the meantime. So we can talk and then I can pass it along to him and just short version. Hey, bud, had this discussion. This is the solution or what we're going to do. Just need you to sign off. And as long as he signs off, we're golden. So I'll still be around, but you will over the next couple of weeks start seeing less and less of me. But like I said, I'm local around here, so even at that, I imagine you'll see me show up in the tower from time to time.
Okay, super helpful. I was kind of more thinking in terms of we're done with our training. You were here for most of it. How about you go with us to celebrate tonight?
I would if I could, but I have some stuff I gotta attend to.
Lame.
I would, absolutely like to take you guys to lunch at some point, though. But I'm gonna have to get back to you on when. Maybe sometime next week. I have a place in mind, nice place. But I have, similar to Bryce, I have my own stuff I have to take care of with this transition stuff starting. I got to sign off on a bunch of stuff. I got to talk to some people. All that fun stuff.
Sounds like he's making excuses.
Drag.
It's look, you guys have already gone through a long day of training. I do not want to bore you with the bureaucratic drama of hoops that I have to jump through.
Can't you just sign it off for like added mental support for us? And you know,
Unfortunately, I'm not certified for that, so no, I
Mm.
can't. Yeah,
Boring.
very specific positions in Utopia. You have to do a bunch of shit to. Sorry, it's a bunch of stuff you have to do to be able to do that kind of thing. That said, if you do need a therapist or whatever, Utopia has people on staff, so that's an option to you if you want it. But I can't say that I'm doing that.
We need you to party with us. That's what we need.
Look, I promise I will make time for you guys some point next week when I have the time. If you can, just leave your schedules open around for lunches. Probably the back half of the week, more than likely. But yeah. If there's nothing else, I do have to run. So if you're gonna party, go enjoy yourselves, but not too much. I don't wanna hear any news stories in the morning.
I mean, if you were there, you could keep an eye.
Nice try, but no, I seriously have stuff I have to go do.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You guys have a good one. I'll catch you later. He'll pick up a suitcase and he heads out. And it
Bye.
is the four of you.
Man,
Anything for a
200
party with you guys, huh?
God, I mean, 200 people to run one tower? That is, okay.
Yeah, I've been going over the plans. It's gonna be a sizable installation. Like, it's not just some 2-3 story whatever in the middle of nowhere. It's actually
Yeah, this
threatening.
thing from what you know, it's going to be about 20 floors. It's it's not going to be small. Like it's not going to be a needle. Like it's going to be a sizable building. Obviously, you guys have like the essentially the penthouse. So you're the top floor, but there are a number of floors that are offices. As well as essentially emergency medical facilities for your purposes. And not to mention the multitude of support staff. Like amidst the offices, like there is like a crime analytics office of people that are essentially monitoring crime and such, picking up on police chatter and stuff like that, as well as fielding calls as necessary where you guys might be deployed to respond to something. There is also like offices for finance for that local building. There's a payroll office. There's human resources office. Like literally an entire office building for running just this local branch portion of Utopia. And like you have managers of the different parts of these offices. They have assistants. There's janitorial staff. On and on. So when you really start looking at it, it's like, oh, yeah, it could easily be like, 200 people in this building.
200 might be a lot, actually. That might be. We might even get more at some point. This might just be the initial phase. It's pretty serious,
Okay.
guy.
Okay, so push comes to shove, we have an entire army. Good.
And the army is a specific word that probably doesn't apply at all here.
No, I know. I'm just, like in terms of numbers,
Okay.
Do you know what it means?
that you need to hold a concert for them.
Well, I can, but that many people means there has to be like a very, very nicely stocked bar or two inside.
I
So
already
that's
went over
good.
those plans when we talked about the kitchen. It's gonna be a whole floor that's just food court and all that stuff. Yeah, it's good.
Good, 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 good. Because you know it's easy to go into the elevator and go straight to bed.
Maybe it'd be better for us to get drunk at home instead of, that place where there's a million, for example.
No. I heard that people who
What?
drink at home are alcoholics, so no. We have
Or
to go
severely
outside.
depressed, which I am neither.
It's the same thing basically.
An alcoholic and severely depressed.
Well,
Yeah, goes
well,
hand in
yeah,
hand, right?
Okay.
I
those
guess.
analytics, I guess. Sure.
Hmm.
Are we at
At
least
least the
glad the
ones I
train's
know.
over for now?
Oh, for God's sakes, yes.
Right. So I have money.
You do.
And
Congratulations.
a whole world out there yet to go do shit in. And it's Friday. So love the talking we're doing. I'm out seas. Ciao.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
I mean, we're going with
Okay.
you.
She
Well,
didn't
I wasn't
invite you.
sure because you guys are standing here talking about shit. And I've been
We're
waiting.
out. We're literally at my truck right now. What are you talking about?
You're taking too long.
You're speaking my language. Stop working. Start drinking. Let's go.
God forbid we
Okay,
talk.
sure.
You're
Oh.
having this conversation. Theta, your phone chirps with a text message.
Oh, the fuck? Who has my number? I'm gonna look at my phone.
It's Rakes.
Oh, that's who has my number. What's it say?
It says it's time.
Where? Okay.
Uh,
Apparently it's time, guys.
Then there is another message that comes
Over
in,
20.
and it's a pinned address for a street corner on the edge of Novara. It's like the closest edge of the city to you.
Okay.
Just
Well-
says,
What?
bring club attire. Don't want to look like a bunch of losers.
Okay. You guys dressed for the club? She's going to ignore Ross because
Now my figures and changed into club attire.
all right, yeah.
What is Ross's club attire?
It's basically just the same suit, of course, but it's just more sleekly
Yeah.
designed. Colors are
Okay.
more pleasant. So maybe they subtly shift over time. So it's like an LED tux, I guess.
Gotcha. Okay.
He's got a big chain on.
A big chain.
Okay.
Classic.
Phenomenal.
Okay. So, I mean, one of Moses's two configurations is definitely gonna be a suit mode.
Okay.
It is going to be a Pac-Man patterned suit.
Oh my god, Moses.
Yeah. All right. Gotcha.
And
That's
actually have a Pac-Man jacket. I will show it to you guys one time.
Oh, nice.
So this
God.
is
Okay.
this is a beyond a character quirk. This is just a quirk that is synonymous with you.
They say every time you make a character, you put a part of yourself in it. This is
Yeah.
the part Zutak puts into all of his characters. Is
Bad
this
fashion sense.
sure? That's the way of putting it.
It's the foundation. He looked at this Pac-Man jacket and said, "I can make that an Aberrant, sure."
Yeah, that works.
I
Inspiration had to come from somewhere.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Theta also will just use her one of 4 outfit choices she's got with her U fiber. So she'll go to her clubbing attire, which is that like really deep cut blouse setup she had going on.
Right.
And oh yeah.
You finish.
Oh, I was just gonna say because once we're good, we probably just teleport. Do we teleport? Can you teleport us somewheres into Novara instead of driving the truck?
I don't think I've peed there recently, so no.
God damn it. Okay.
Eloquent.
I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Oh wait, are you gonna be like a dog marking whatever. Let's get going. I have the address.
No,
I
probably
was
not.
just to say that Zara would have complimented the Pac-Man suit. You are a trendsetter. That's good. And she's already in a little black dress. Nothing more needed. Black heels. Let's go.
All
Okay.
right.
You
Sweet.
guys pile into Ross's truck, make your way to the edge of the city. It takes about an hour and a half to get there, because this facility is outside the city. But you get there, and it is essentially this gas station on the edge of the city. It's not super busy. The reality is that gas stations in this day and age are slowly going by the wayside. With the invention of hyperfusion, the oil industry has all but collapsed when it comes to fossil fuel based cars.
Oh my god, so many angry cowboys.
Oh yeah. So needless to say, like the one vehicle that is here is like a 20-year-old pickup truck that has a farm use sticker on it. Or sorry, farm use plates. And a middle-aged gentleman pumping his gas. However, at the front of the gas station, kind of hanging out, leaning up against this the wall by one of the windows, Rakes is there, puffing away on one of his e-cigarettes. You guys approach. There is that smell of menthol coming off of him. Tucks it in his jacket pocket. He's like, "Oh, good. You guys actually listened to me when I said don't look like a bunch of losers."
Of
Yes.
course.
Theta's gonna side eye the Pac-Man suit, but yeah.
No comment.
He doesn't seem to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like, cool, all right. So you guys ready for like a real party?
Yes.
As ready as we
Fucking
can be.
yes. For these
Hell
was it
yeah.
a week, 2 weeks? How long have we been in?
2 weeks.
Oh my god, 2 weeks
Too
of
long.
last time
Too long.
purgatory? Please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys are definitely gonna enjoy yourselves. Just kick back, soak up the fun, and enjoy it. He extends a hand, and Stygian blue light boils in the air and peels open a portal. And you can see night. Like, it's already getting dark. The sun is setting here, but you can see night and city lights. It looks Mediterranean to a degree. It's hard entirely to tell because amidst the city lights, there is also a relentless flashing of cameras and noise that you can hear pouring out of the portal. The guy at the gas pump is like, "What the fuck?" He's looking around the pump. He's like, "Oh, good lord!" He does the cross. And Rakes gestures towards the portal. After you.
Theta doesn't really hesitate. Like I said, she's ready to go.
Yeah.
Theta, you step through. Rest of you, one by one, follow Rakes quickly after you guys. The portal begins shutting behind you. But stepping through, you step out. There is a somewhat like not too cold, not too warm, like just perfect night air. There is the smell of the ocean in the air, as well as faintly some kind of food you can't quite place. But more immediately, there is an absolute swarm of people. You are standing in the middle of a clear strip of road and sidewalk, almost as if some divine figure has come down and parted the Red Sea. These people are standing behind rope barriers. There are some security guards, one of which isn't even wearing like a security guard type uniform. Probably a Nova at a guess. And you know, the people are going, or they're saying all kinds of stuff. None of you, as far as I know, speak Spanish.
Oh, no.
So what is being said by most of these people, you have no idea. There are people speaking other languages too, but it's in such a mix of voices. Even the people speaking English, you're only like picking out individual words. There's easily a few hundred people that are here. They're taking photos. Some of them are looking at you. Some of them are looking at somebody who is walking up a set of stairs into the entrance of this large building that is it's painted these dark like black colors as well as blues. There are lights shining on it, and a blue neon sign overhead, massive. You could see it up to like a mile away, you would think. It's so big up close. And in this blue neon says the amp room. And all these baselines are gathered just to see the Novas going in. Because as you're taking in the scene, the baselines aren't in a line. Not a single baseline is allowed through the barrier to get into the club. No baselines are allowed in here. They're just here to see you and others like you. The person making their way up the steps seems to be a woman dressed in a like this very green dress. And at first you think it's designs, but as she disappears into the door and the breeze of the doors opening and closing, you realize the dress is not fabric. It is made out of leaves. And she disappears inside. With her gone, the limo that's a few feet behind you begins to pull away. And people begin to turn their attention on you, and there is a newfound excitement for Novas they don't recognize showing up at the amp room. Except for maybe Rakes, but you're not sure if they recognize Rakes or not, but you assume he's been here before. There are some people you do hear like Rakes' name being shouted. There are some people reaching out trying to touch him.
Jesus.
There's particularly one woman who actually ducks the rope and tries to like get to him, but there is a blur and there is a Nova in a blink of an eye pushing her back into the crowd. Stay behind the barrier! And you guys are kind of ushered forward. Moving along. And you guys are going.
Zara would immediately, when she sees this scene, she would turn to her companions and say, "Isn't this nice?" Put on some sunglasses and start just strutting down, posing to people, making like signs with hands. Hola! And she goes
Jesus
down
Christ.
to the amp room, like in front of
Right.
them.
Oh, yeah. The crowd eats it up, snapping all kinds of photos. I mean, it is a continuous stream of camera flashes. You do see there is not on a hat, but on a jacket. There's the N with the exclamation point. Somebody with a larger than average camera snapping a photo. For a second, you expect to see Belson, but it's not Belson. It's somebody else.
Just some.
It's a woman. Yeah.
Oh, Zara doesn't remember him, like, doesn't care.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, I think it's mostly the ones who were chased who have the.
Yeah, it's the two of
Yeah.
us.
Well, and
There
also Ross now because he did
Yeah.
destroy the camera.
So
There
everyone but
are-
Zara, yeah.
There are a myriad of voices calling out to you all. You have no idea what most of them are saying. It's incoherent mess, so you're just kind of smiling, waving, strutting your stuff, doing the whole deal like you're walking
Hola.
the red carpet in Hollywood. And you make your way up the steps to the amp room.
Gracias, she
Oh,
says
Jesus.
as she gets there.
It's gracias. Gracias.
It's
What?
gracias. It's
Yeah.
gracias.
What are you
Learn
talking
to
about? Let's
pronounce
go
it right.
inside.
So
Wonderful.
you guys head your
Right,
way in. Yeah?
I would say right before ducking in, like, Theta does do like that, like devil horn rock gesture right before he ducks into the club. You know.
Right.
Right.
On your horns, like all the way over here.
Well, no, like she does it like like a normal
Okay,
horn, but
yeah.
the gesture is called. At least I've always called it devil horns.
You get inside. There is additional security on standby. They let you by. And as you're making your way down this long hallway, you can feel the vibrations in the floor as music begins to pick up. You're making your way in, make your way through another set of double doors into a dark yet somehow bright space as there are flashing lights and mass of people moving on a giant dance floor. There is booths all around on a sort of elevated platform around the majority of the dance floor. And then on the far left wall, there is a long bar where a Nova with a dozen arms is serving several drinks at the same time. His
Practical.
arms stretch like elastic as he's reaching around, grabbing all kinds of different bottles and stuff, mixing drinks, shaking, stirring, doing all of this all at once in concert, serving easily 6 different people at the same time. And obviously there is a absolute smorgasbord of people on the dance floor. Some of them don't even look human. There is on the far wall opposite you guys, a large stage, big speakers, music thumping. Behind the DJ booth is a humanoid figure with what you could only describe as liquid glass skin, perhaps, that is wholly transparent. And the insides of them is a rainbow spectrum of inky smoke that kind of swirls and vibrates in rhythm with music. And they're just going at it. And yeah, Rakes looks to you guys. Welcome to the amp room.
Damn, this is nice. A living smoke machine? Where have I been? Ah, and she goes to the dance floor.
I was just gonna say Theta casts her eyes towards Ross, then shrugs her shoulders. Like,
Yeah, just throw my hands up.
okay.
That's Zara.
All right. Well, let's do this. You gonna be our guide, or is it every man for himself?
You need a guide?
Do you need a guide?
I don't need a guide. I'm just asking, dude.
Pulls out his e-cig again, takes a puff. Come on, man. I'll be
Go.
around. Fucking figure it out for yourself. If you need a babysitter,
Okay.
come find me. He just kind of drifts off and disappears into the crowd.
I think we
A
just pick a
guide?
direction and go. I think that's the
I mean,
idea.
if I took some people to a party, I'd show them the whole place before I skedaddled, but okay. Sure.
You can
we're
hear
not.
Zara shouting, "Come on, guys, what are you waiting for?"
Fucking university kids, my god. Theta's gonna just go into the crowd.
Like, seriously, oh my god.
As
Oh
you
my
guys
god.
Yeah.
move towards the dance floor, you actually see that there is a second floor. And actually looking up at the second floor is just a ring of a balcony that gives a view down to the floor below. It looks like there's a bunch of rooms and stuff up there. There are people hanging out along the railing, sipping drinks. Some are talking, some are making out. And you think you can spot a stairwell. You spot two different stairwells that go up to a second floor, and you think you might see potentially another one that goes up to a third floor.
Damn.
Okay.
This place is huge. There's easily a few hundred novas in here, maybe 200-300 novas at a guess. You're looking around and, well, not everybody necessarily looks like a nova, but considering the scene outside and what's going on in here, you don't think there's a single baseline in this place.
Yeah.
Wait. So there's upwards of 300 novas here? That's 10% of the entire population, right?
Just about.
Oh my goodness. Kind of puts
Jesus.
that in perspective. Yeah.
There's a little over
Jesus.
just a little over 2,000 novas at this point that are like
Nice.
known. There's a percentage that are probably unknown.
Yeah.
It's a significant portion.
All in this one room. That's crazy.
Okay. Well, I mean, Ross, Moses starts kind of dancing around super speed style, just around the whole place. That's
Oh,
all
yeah,
he'll
go
be
for it.
doing for some time. So
Does he know how to shuffle?
he
That's-
knows how
that's-
to everything.
Theta's gonna
That
go
sounds
find her
like a
some
Moses move.
He prefers to do the cringe dances, though. He knows everyone. If you ask him to do a cool one, he will do it. But if you don't,
Like flossing or what? He floss extra.
yeah. And he also tries to do like incorporate the robot into every other dance move
Oh
impossible.
no.
Oh, classic.
Zara will go up to the multi-armed Nova and eye him up and down. What does she see?
and then drinks.
He pretty much looks like a normal dude, save for it takes you a moment to count because of the speed they're moving, but like dude's got like 12 arms. And he's basically shirtless. Like he's wearing what you think is supposed to be like a vest, but with how much holes have been made for it for the arms and stuff, calling it a vest feels a little exaggerated. But
And
like
overall,
I guess the takeaway is his nipples aren't out, but other than that, there's nothing really to the imagination.
Gotta mega craft
Um,
that guy a shirt. Jesus. Imagine being his
Yeah.
tailor.
And then he's essentially just wearing like a pair of jeans and he's barefoot as far as you can tell. Just like checking him out. And other than that, like he looks like a normal guy. Like there's nothing crazy going on with his face, no crazy eyes or nothing. Just some black hair, lightly tanned skin, dark eyes, and he's fucking stretchy. Like he's reaching, his arms are going out like 15 feet away from him, grabbing bottles and passing out glasses and stuff.
Um, can I get a white Russian?
You got it. And there's a pair of arms that reach back after they've taken care of somebody else. Pair of arms comes around, starts fixing a drink, and he tells you how much it costs. It's expensive, of course. It's stupid expensive for what it is, but you have the money. You can afford it.
She will then uh try to seduce him to get his number, and she'll be
Sure.
like, "Aren't you just a morsel?"
Let's. Okay. All right. Sure. Persuasion.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know. Definitely a social
Um,
of your choice.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well,
Oh, jeez.
because of the nature of the amp room, there is a certain. I'll put it this way. Zara's been in clubs before. Zara has been in a variety of clubs and bars before. Every club has its own atmosphere. The amp room, you very quickly picked up on, definitely feels very charged in a certain way. This is a place that is obviously adults only, but it is a place where arguably the most beautiful, the most powerful, just the most singular and unique all gather. Where there are no outside eyes allowed, there's no press, there's no baselines, none of it. And furthermore, there is no allegiances here. There is novas. Not Utopia, not Terrigen, not DeVries, none of it. There are novas in this club. Music, heat, drinks, glancing at the menu, drugs. There is certainly a degree of sexual energy that is afforded this place.
Drugs
And
are
it
on
is-
the menu. What?
Oh, yeah.
There's a
yeah.
menu?
Oh, yeah. And with that
Two of
said,
those.
why this matters, why all this matters is because you get the feeling a lot of people are here to have a good time in every sense of the word. Sure, some people might be here to dance. Some people might be here to get fucked up and drink or do drugs. But there is a significant portion of people here who want to get freaky with other novas.
Understandable.
Yeah. And it is for that reason you only needed 2 successes and you got 5. So you've got 3 successes to do something with. You can put it in the momentum pool if you want. Or you can I mean, I don't know what else you'd want to spend it on. There are some general stunts you can do. But I imagine you probably just want to put it in momentum.
Well, let me think a bit about it. Maybe we can return.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying Theta's also gonna go get herself a drink, but when she sees the menu of other shit, she's going to get herself a drink and a little extra. She's not necessarily planning on going overboard, so she's gonna stick with shit she's familiar with.
Okay.
Nothing crazy, fancy, or new. That
Sure.
being said, me, the player, I have no fucking clue what a good party drug is.
Depends on who you ask.
Yeah, so,
Except
she-
maybe like, some things like, meth and some stuff like that. Like,
That's crazy. Yeah, if your party has meth, that's crazy.
yeah.
she
Depends
gets
on what would be-
herself some sort of familiar party drug that she
God.
knows she can handle, and a drink, and
Let's see.
she is going out to dance, but she's also like not really like observing, but she is paying attention to her immediate surroundings, right?
Tell you
Like,
what, give me a culture roll for what drugs you've experienced. Either a mental or a social of your choice for the attribute.
what
That
drugs
is an
have I
unhinged roll.
Or even stamina.
What drugs have I experienced? I'm gonna use stamina,
Yeah.
obviously, because I've got mega
Sure.
stamina now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do I just
Um,
add the mega stamina to the stamina?
No, mega stamina just gives you like scale and stuff on certain things.
Okay,
It doesn't give you
okay.
ever. Yeah. So just roll your stamina plus your culture. Yep.
Why is
Cool.
this
4
where I
successes.
rolled good?
All right. 4
Yeah.
successes. Yeah, you've actually tried a decent amount of stuff. You've had your jaded past. You've been plenty of seedy parties. Arguably, the only parties you've been to is seedy parties.
Yeah, I was just
You're
gonna
really
say,
not sure what a normal party is like. Aren't you supposed to have drugs at a party?
right? That's
Um,
normal.
yeah. Of course, you've done weed. You've done,
I've
you've had a
done
little bit of LSD here, maybe even some peyote once or twice. As well as a myriad of some other stuff. Nothing super crazy like heroin or meth, but you've had some cocaine too. You've also had pink cocaine, which you do see is on the menu here.
Fuck is
And you're
cocaine?
like, pink cocaine is it's kind of like if coke kind of hooked up with LSD a little bit.
That sounds
A
kind
little
of
bit.
fun.
Yeah, and it's like you've had pink cocaine before. It's a good time. At least you had a good time the last time you had it. You were able to handle it pretty well. However, I would say with your 4 successes, you're probably aware that even though pink cocaine has been around for a little bit, it is pretty addictive, and you are aware that it kind of changes up a little bit what exactly it is, depending on who you're getting it from and where you're getting it from.
Okay, she's gonna assume this is a reputable establishment, all things considered, given
Yeah.
the Nova population here. They're not gonna be cutting it with something that's gonna fuck her up that badly. Like,
Sure.
it's gonna fuck her up, but it's not gonna like, you know. So she'll give that a shot.
Cool. So yeah, you get a pretty standard drink, and you get a bump of pink cocaine, and the guy he's got his multiple arms. It's like while he's mixing Zara's drink, you're making this order, and he is like, "Hey, heads up, this stuff hits hard."
Okay, start small. And she just does
Yeah. Okay. There you go. 1 bump for a first timer. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. You look tough. You do the bump.
This is gonna go well.
You both get your drinks at the same time, so you're waiting for the drugs to take effect.
Oh, she's going dancing while she waits. Like, she's just not gonna
Oh yeah,
stand there.
absolutely. You take your drink and you go and you hit the floor. Um, what
So
yeah, Zara.
Zara, with her success, would have asked him, so could you please tell me, honey, what are like, the usuals here, the top dogs? Could you them out for me?
Oh, the usuals. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. He starts looking around while, like, still miraculously multitasking like crazy, not even looking at what he's doing, just multitasking. He starts looking around. He's vibing to the music. It's like, hey, they must be up in some of the private rooms, but one of the regulars is over there across the way. He gets a hand free for a second and points across the club. You can see a booth at the far side of the club. The far right wall from where you came in. There's a booth. The lady you glimpsed on the way in with the dress made of leaves. She's sitting there. There are a pair of guys talking to her. It's not really clear to see what the nature of the conversation is. They're not sitting in the booth with her though. They're standing to the side of the table in the booth. And she seems very relaxed. She's leaned back, arms stretched out, legs crossed. Um and yeah, it's with how dark it is on that side, you can't see her too well, but that's who he's pointing to.
Who's that?
That's Belladonna. She's like got
Bella-
plant powers or something. I don't know. She's in here pretty regularly though. People like her. If you get my drift.
Good, good. Well, I like you, so where do you live if I wanted to get a nightcap sometime?
I got a place a couple streets over.
Oh, you live close to your job?
Oh yeah. After all,
So,
who's gonna feed all these thirsty people?
yeah, you're doing a great job. Uh, so you said there were private rooms. Why don't you just get a room here?
When my shift ends, we could.
Yeah, of course, but does anybody like live here?
Live here? Nah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go dancing and I'll talk to you later.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
See ya.
Uh, and she like blows a kiss and goes actually through the dancing crowd towards Belladonna to talk to her.
Sure.
But I want to ask how many successes does can go into the momentum?
3.
Or, oh, I thought I used one with this or something. No?
You only needed 2 to succeed the test. You had 3 left over.
I thought I used some with these questioning or no.
No, it was information he was freely willing to give.
Okay, then I'll
Yeah.
put them in.
Yeah. Momentum pool goes up to 7. So you're making your way across the dance floor. Theta's on the floor. Moses is on the floor. Ross, what are you doing, man?
I'm trying to process all this information I'm getting right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure there's a million conversations going on, and like, I'm quick on the uptake, especially with the keen senses and everything. But I feel like there's probably novas from like all around the world.
Oh, yeah. Looking around, you easily, like, as you're sweeping across the place, you straight up see like one of the Japanese Sentai Nova teams in a booth having drinks, laughing. Like there's easily a couple Novas that you would recognize as some city defenders from Africa, from different parts of Africa. Um, and they're not necessarily talking to each other, but you see them around. Obviously, there is a number of European novas here, and matter of fact, give me culture would be the most appropriate one to see if you recognize one of these novas that are here.
Culture and mental.
Sure.
Okay. Sure. Let me go ahead and roll that real quick. Here it comes. 2.
Yeah, there is a guy that he kind of sticks out to you. It's like on the tip of your tongue. You recognize him from somewhere, but you can't quite place it. Like you feel like you should know his name, but it's just like, I know that face. Who is that? He's there. He's talking with a lady. They're kind of partially dancing. They're on the edge of the dance floor and they're talking. This lady, she is like, her hair is just like electrical charges in a way. It almost like looks like her hair is just lightning. And her eyes are just emitting like this electric blue light. And she's kind of got this this sort of outfit that kind of like matches and complements the colors as well. And she's moving with some rhythm. But he looks he's like essentially in like jeans, a jacket, like a leather jacket. Looks like a pretty basic t-shirt. Like he's not in like clubbing attire really. But he's a big dude. Like spitballing, dude's like 6'5". He's huge. And built like a fucking truck too.
And he's from like a different part of the world, you said? Like I recognize him from.
Yeah.
I never noticed.
I'm gonna add a note real quick.
Yeah.
Craig disconnect. Just throwing it. First left.
Yeah, that's worrisome. Do you want to?
There was
Can we
a
leave and then
latency issue.
reconnect?
No, it's back now.
Okay.
There was it actually has a note that it had a high voice server latency.
Oh wow.
And then it was like 17 minutes later it actually disconnected. Or no, it was even more than 17 minutes later. It had the warning a while ago, so it just must be from Discord's end. Anyways, I added the note.
Are we sure it's recording?
Yeah, it's recording right now.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Not sure how the bot works, so.
Yeah.
Oops.
So in case part of it was lost, this is like this guy's got a square jaw, head is shaved, like it's not cleanly bald, it's just shaved short. Dark to black hair, you're guessing. It's a little dark to tell. And he's got some stubble of a shaved beard. But you know you've seen his face somewhere before. And you're pretty sure you saw it like in the news or something. But you're just struggling to remember who he is.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's definitely noteworthy there. Maybe I'll make my way back over there at some point and see if I could talk to him. Um, right now, there's just so many people in this club. And it's the people that, like, I've never traveled outside of the country. You know, I've never been anywhere. So that's what's got me excited the most. But it's a language barrier, right? Like, not
Yep.
everybody's going to be speaking English. So I know that we're all communicating, basically. Same ideas. Maybe I can do something about that.
Okay.
I'm going to max out.
Sure.
And I'm going to try and buy the Universal Translator Mega Edge with this max out.
Yeah, go for it.
Sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 points of quantum to get 3 dice here.
Okay.
And then it's an automatic point of flux, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take 3 more flux, so I have 3 enhancement for the roll.
Gotcha.
And then let me go ahead and roll that here. I think I used to do that with core, right? Pick quantum is the okay. So okay, we'll just go ahead and roll 3 here with 3 enhancement. There we go.
Yeah.
There you go. I think that's enough.
Yeah.
Good stuff. What else are you
Sweet.
getting? Because you can spend all of it, so you can put it towards other stuff too. Because remember, this is what also gates your character progression. So if there's something else you want to put it towards to temporarily gain, so you can qualify for that thing, you can. Be it tags, another Nova power, an attribute, mega attribute, another edge, mega edge.
Yeah, okay. I'll put these towards another dot in mega intelligence and the resourceful merit here.
Cool. Take note of that stuff. Also take note that you have maxed out once.
Okay,
Because
sounds good.
you will need to know that for when you inevitably want to increase your quantum rating.
Perfect. Alrighty.
I'll give you a second to take note of that before
Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem.
have you approach. It's our first max out of the game, people.
Wow.
Yeah.
I still don't fully know what this is, but good job, buddy.
Maxing out is pushing yourself beyond your limits to attain higher power. It is how you buy additional Nova qualities. So
I
for
knew
the
that
scene, for the scene, he will temporarily have this stuff. And then once the scene's over, it will go away.
Oh,
And then because he has maxed out these things, he can later spend XP to make them permanent and thus unlock access to them forever.
Mhm.
But
see.
you got to push beyond your limits to actually grow beyond your limits. So that's why you have to max out and attain things through maxing out before you can spend XP on them. Even higher ratings of things you already have. So you kind of getting overwhelmed, you start to get an idea, you push yourself a little bit, concentrate. There's no outward signs of it, but in your mind you can feel sort of expansion happening. Music is thrumming, and there is a newfound confidence and awareness in you as suddenly all the conversations that are happening around you begin to make sense. The words themselves do not necessarily mean anything to you exactly, because you don't have intrinsic knowledge of those languages, but you understand their meaning entirely, perfectly. You can perfectly translate everything that's being said despite having never learned any of these languages. You make your way over to this guy who's talking to this electric haired girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, are they speaking in a foreign language too, or am I just saying
Yeah,
that for later?
yeah, they are actually speaking Ukrainian.
Oh wow, okay, gotcha.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll grab a drink, make my
Which-
way up, and
Yeah.
I think actually I can speak. I can speak their language now. Takes me a second. I might have to recite a few lines as I'm making my way over there, but I got it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
It's almost like doing like a Rubik's Cube or something in your head where you just kind of mentally shift things around. Things just kind of click into place and suddenly the language you want comes out.
Nice.
Piroshki, da.
Hell yeah. See, I hand them both one.
Yep.
Hey, hell of a place, right? I thought I saw you on TV once. What's your name?
He takes a look at you, clearly trying to see if he knows who you are. And there's clearly a lack of recognition going on there. He goes, Mihail.
Yeah, gotcha. Ross. I just got here from America, so yeah. Kind
Ah,
Learn-
very nice.
of learning how things.
Ah, so you're pretty new, huh?
Oh, very, very. This place is fucking awesome.
Ah. One of the best places to go when you're new to the scene.
Yeah. So what do you? I know I've seen you somewhere before.
Yeah, you've probably seen me in the news. I've been kind of helping out with like some negotiations and stuff.
Yeah,
Been
negotiation.
yeah, I think you Americans know her as the Iron Lady. That name you do know. You're a smart guy. You kind of follow some of the world news that's going on. You know the Iron Lady is the Nova who overthrew Russia. She overthrew the government.
Really?
Yeah. You know, slowly but surely trying to repair damages that have been done over the years.
No doubt. I'll toast to
Been
that.
working with her for about 2 or 3 years now.
Things going well then.
Yes and no. It's a long history there, man.
Right. Yeah. I'm sure you got it well under control. Things keep up soon.
Well, it's a lot of, baselines. Long history of conflict there, and it's just trying to get everybody to accept things are going to change. There's some Russians don't want things to change. Some do. My folks, they're eager for things to change, you know. But, there's tension there. We're just working through it bit by bit. Same with some others
I
too.
can imagine. Yeah, everywhere. But hey, more power to you, right? I'll take a drink, give him a
Yeah.
little toast. Yeah, who's he speaking with? This lady with lightning for hair? I'll turn to her for a second. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. Ross. And you are?
You can call me Chandra.
Chandra? Nice. I can kind of see a little bit, but like, what do you do?
It's all electricity, baby.
Really?
Sorry, got a message. 1 second.
Oh, you're good.
Yep. It's like, yeah, electricity can fly. It's all I'm willing to really necessarily share at the moment.
Oh,
I don't really
sure.
know
Yeah.
you too well.
Nah, that's awesome. I'm working through what I'm capable of it, but I make things. Lots of things.
Big
Electricity,
brain.
though. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Why?
Good question.
So, you said you're new to this. How are you liking the amp room so far?
Oh, it's the best club I've ever been to. Easily.
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah. Don't have any, no bass lines to ruin the fun, no cameras, no reporters, just Novas being Novas. The guy, Mihail, he holds up the glass he gave him. He's like, I'll drink to that. He'll take a drink.
oh yeah, for sure. Join him.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the other side of the club. Zara, you are making your way slowly but surely. Some people kind of dance with you a little bit as you're making your way through, but once it's clear that you're passing through, they let you move on. Just kind of moving
As,
with the crowd.
as she's moving through the crowd, she would see Moses and grab him by the arm and say, "Come on, let's go talk to that lady. She seems important. I bet we could get some good stories. I mean, I came to you because your suit is obviously trend-setting. Very good job. I don't think we should get Data. She looks pretty basic. So, I mean,
What?
the lady has a nice dress. So,
I look
I was thinking to
basic.
go
Rude.
in like for fashion to complement her dress and stuff. Then we can make a story. Like this time you can make it and I'll share it because the last time I made it and you shared it. So, we could get some good stuff out of this.
I mean, she can definitely give us tips on what plans to get in the tower. I mean,
Yeah, for sure. But I won't take care of them.
we'll have people for that.
Oh, well, you got that right. Let's go. And
Go.
they would walk up to her, but those guys are like potentially guards. So she would stay, uh, come up to the guards like a bit in front of them and like wave at her and kind of do a gesture to indicate that she would like to talk to her.
So the two guys you spotted, they're still there with the music and stuff, and you respectfully standing a few feet back. You can't really hear what they're saying, but you can see her more clearly now. Their backs are to you, but you can see her head on. She sees you, nods, looks to the gentleman. You hear a somewhat amplified, "Run along, little sons. I'm bored." And they they go to say something. She does the shooing motion again, and they practically scurry off, looking defeated, like kicked puppies. Um, and then she single finger gestures for you to come forward.
All right.
Forward.
As
Zara
you
would be like, yeah.
approach, like there's the smell of like colognes and perfumes and stuff throughout the club, but as you get close to her, you can smell a flowery scent that you can't quite place. It's very potent, very pure. It makes you think of like spring. It's very sweet. It is a little intoxicating. If you could please give me stamina and resolve.
Okay.
If you have any mega stamina, any enhancement it gives you would apply, or any scale would apply.
Okay. Would Iron Will apply as well or not? Is this kind
Yeah.
of
Yes.
what? Okay, cool.
Stamina and resolve.
Yeah. So you're gonna need to use the one roller that lets you use 2 attributes.
Just
Okay. Where is this? Okay, so that's give me a second.
Okay, so we've got 2 successes from Zara.
And enhancement is 1, 2, 3.
So, I will Zara, at the moment you're going to fail. Would you like to spend some momentum? You can spend up to half of the momentum pool at once. Which is 7
Sure.
right now, so you can spend up to 4 if you would like, assuming the group agrees.
I like not to get mind controlled immediately. So how many do I need to spend? One.
It's up to you. However many momentum dice you want to roll. So it's 1 to 4. As long as the group is okay with you spending up to 4, you can spend up to 4.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Sounds good.
I'll spend 2 then.
I mean, you just brought 3, so you're fine spending 3 or 4.
Okay. So
Well, I'll tell you this. The target number of successes you're looking for is 5.
Shit, then I'll spend 3. So what do I do?
So you just roll 3 dice if you're going to spend 3.
Okay.
And hopefully they're all successes, or if they're not, some of them explode. Hopefully.
Explode.
Like this?
I mean, you can do it through the dice roller.
Uh-huh.
Just don't put an attribute. Just put in 3 dice in the
Okay.
generic.
That's what I
the-
wanted. I
Okay.
was gonna do. I mean, like this.
No.
Fortunately, not enough.
Damn.
So Moses, you get a whiff of this. You had the 1 extra success. Do you want to bank it into momentum, or do you want to do a generic stunt with it?
What would be
can-
generic stunts?
So in general stunts, there's the general stunts handout. You can
Yeah.
complicate, you can enhance, or you can defend. Essentially, you can spend hits to add a complication of equal value to an opponent's roll. You can create an enhancement that can be applied to a roll by an ally or yourself using a different skill. Or you can add difficulty to hit your character.
I'm added to momentum. That's
Could he like make it harder if she wants to like order him to do something and then make it harder for that to happen with complications?
Good. That is a way of doing that, yeah.
But we can
So you
also
put
use momentum for that, right? So
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. So you put a point in momentum. You smell this smell. You feel just something going on in your head. It's not quite like a buzz, but it is this sort of euphoria. But you're able to like it almost feels like your thoughts are going fuzzy for a second, but you're able to focus and snap to. And you're good. Zara, however, the euphoria washes over you. And like I described for Moses, it is this sort of kind of like a buzz, but something more. And you're just certain that she's great. She's cool. She's awesome. She is somebody you absolutely want to hang out with. If she'll have you. You hope that she would be nice enough to let you just be around her for a while.
Would Zara, through her vast experience, notice that the buzz that she's feeling, the onset of the buzz, happened when she came here and smelled, and then she connects the dots and realizes that this, well, she thinks this is some airborne drugs or whatever, and she's like,
I mean,
yes.
there you go. Um, now that you're up close, you can see her better, even though it's a little dark over here. She seems about average size. She's like about 5'6" ish. Unfortunately, I don't know metric standard heights and stuff, so I can't help you there. But she is a little peculiar. Some would say a little even disconcerting. The first thing that jumps out to you, like she has this like long, lustrous black hair. Her skin is this sort of almost like this sort of like greenish, faint, like very faintly greenish tan. So it looks like human skin tone adjacent.
Okay.
Her eyes, the left eye is red, the right eye is green. She has this ruby red lipstick on. Just very confident look about her. However, as your eyes go down, you realize at some point the skin tone stops and there is like bark that makes up her skin instead. And she has like leaves mimicking a dress covering her body. But only her hands and her face and part of her neck actually look vaguely like human skin. The rest of her is twisted vines of bark, essentially mimicking muscle.
Okay.
Still has a feminine figure, but this is not somebody who genuinely looks human. This almost looks like a tree wearing a human mask, in a way. Well, good evening. And who might the two of you be?
Hi, Queen. My name is Zara, and you are absolutely gorgeous. That dress is to die for. We just had to come over. Could we sit with you for a bit?
Oh, well, thank you. She seems to
Amazing.
ponder your question for a moment. It's actually kind of stabbing for you a little bit that she has to think about it. You worry for the briefest moment that she's going to say no. But then she nods and gestures to the seat across from her.
Oh,
Yes. So I'm Moses. I couldn't help but wonder. You got a great perfume, I'd say. Is that a perfume?
You could say that.
Whatever it is, it feels amazing. This is some good stuff.
I'm glad you like it.
I mean, yeah,
Mm.
we should definitely bottle that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I would love to smell this every morning.
Let me to properly introduce myself. I am Belladonna.
Oh, belladonna. Wow, like the plant. I get it. That's
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Oh, that is also some good stuff, especially for your eyes. You have such amazing eyes. I could look at them for days.
Thank you. You flatter me. So,
Um,
what can I do for you? It's not every day some, quite frankly, no names come to bark up my tree.
Well, no names. Didn't you? My name is Zara, so I'm working on it. Yeah. Anyway, we're here for the first time, so we just flat out noticed you, and I mean, these other people seem boring compared to you, so yeah, we came. But anyway, enough of the flattery. Or was it? What was I gonna ask?
are you just embracing the wallflower idea, or why are you like there instead of dancing in the field?
Because I like the atmosphere, but I like to sit back and watch.
For
It
what?
amuses me.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See all the moving pieces together. Yeah, that makes sense.
Also, like a lot of novas here, it is beneficial to be seen just coming in. I imagine your own reputations will grow just because you were seen being here.
I don't get it. Why
Oh,
is it important to be here?
This is
It's just
the
a nice club.
Amperm. This is the Nova only club to be at. This is the place. The one place the bass lines aren't allowed. The one place that is unmistakably ours. This is our domain. And because it is forbidden to them, it is the sweetest fruit. One that they want nothing more than to have a bite of. That is why they gather in droves outside, desperate to catch just the slightest glimpse of what lies beyond.
But they never get to see it.
Never.
Never.
They have their place, we have ours.
This place is amazing. I mean, I've been around clubs a lot, and this is by far the best ambiance I've seen so far.
It truly is something, isn't it?
The music could be a bit better though, but I guess it's not always this, they probably switch it up, right?
Oh, yes. They do all manner of things. They play whatever comes to them when they perform. Echo of human rhythm considers themselves something of a artiste that follows their passions.
yeah, just out of character, that would be the blob of smoke, or
Well, it's not a blob of smoke. This is a person whose their body is glass.
I know it's just
Okay,
like yeah, just
gotcha. Okay, but
edit.
yes,
Yeah, okay,
that is
okay,
who they're talking about. That's the only person that has been in the DJ booth working
okay,
music.
okay. Sure, sure. Yeah, I mean, there definitely seem to be a lot of eccentric types here.
What other types would there be?
Just your Baseline novas?
Baseline novas. That's cute. It's really cute. There's no baseline when it comes to novas. We're all our own little gods.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we were kind of new in all of this. Yeah, it just kind of, happened. I guess it was like that for everyone. Just out of curiosity, before yours happened, were you into plants, or was that like a
Something like that, sort of. Was it a very nature-based faith? Neo-pagan.
Oh, okay.
Like a
So
witch.
Sure. Like a
Okay.
witch.
Oh, witches are cool. Do you know? Like, I'm a Pisces.
There's like, she is incredibly hard to read. She knows exactly when to smile, when to nod. So when you make this Pisces comment, she's just going along with it. You have no idea if like that annoyed her or not.
I want to
Can't
do
I, like,
revealing read.
yeah, can't I roll
Yeah,
something?
you wanna. I mean, yeah, you could try to. Yeah, you could try to use revealing read, or just do a skill roll to see if she is feeling a certain way about that.
Yeah, I want to do revealing read. That's fun for me.
Sure, go ahead. Do revealing read.
Okay. So
And
that's
Um, and
I
you
wait.
empathy roll.
I would like to based on our so far interaction and the manner she's speaking. Try to kind of notice the pattern in which way I should talk to her to be, you know, regarded highly by her. Like, should I stop being stupid and
Sure.
stuff?
Yeah.
Try to
So the
be more
skill here would be
sophisticated.
the skill here would be empathy. And then I'll leave it up to you whether you use a mental attribute or a social attribute.
okay.
Okay.
So for me, the difficulty is supposed to be, well, the number of successes is supposed to be her, wait, give me a second. Her composure -1.
Okay. Cool. So that's gonna be 4. So you beat it by 1. So you have 1 remaining success.
Okay.
Do you want to give enhancement, give her a complication,
For
or put it in the momentum, or defend yourself?
Defend yourself. Um, well, so it says, yeah, 1 is enough for a single superficial fact and to know if she's kind of lying. And the more successes I have, the deeper the questions get. So basically,
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I kind of want to know. Well, first of all, like, is she? I guess with the questions she's been saying, she's kind of evasive in everything. Is that evasiveness? I want to try to read, is the evasiveness kind of just her way of being mysterious, or is she actually withholding something that is, kind of um nefarious? Is there a nefarious persona hidden behind it?
Nefarious, not necessarily. You're getting the sense that her evasiveness is because she is probing to get a sense of what kind of people you are.
Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. I think this is all he wanted, so I'll take the extra momentum and extra 1 into momentum.
Go up to 7 momentum. Um, Zara, with your 2 successes, you know from watching this, okay, you're able to put together, okay, this is somebody who's very composed. Um, they are so far like being very safe in the conversation. However, some of the things they've said kind of stands out to you. It's not so much in what they said, but the tone in which they said it. The way of baselines have their place, we have ours. This is the one place where we can be. And every Nova is a smaller god and all this. This is somebody who isn't all about stardom as much as they clearly are kind of used to interacting with people. This is, you're guessing she's probably a thinker. So
No.
how you want to interpret that as a player is up to you.
She needs to be pulled to the dance floor. She's thinking too much.
Yeah, she's starting to grow roots. That's not normal. We got to get her moving.
But
Okay. I'm gonna pause you guys right there, let you guys ruminate on how you want to progress. Theta,
Theta.
you're on the dance floor.
Yeah.
You're dancing. You're moving.
She's feeling it.
It's after a few minutes, yeah, those drugs working through your system. Whew, they weren't kidding. I'm not gonna make you roll because you do have the mega stamina. You can handle it, but since you've had the mega stamina, you've had to drink a lot more to even feel anything. And these drugs punch. They punch real hard. You realize, like, if you were not what you are now, this shit would have fucked you up real bad. Like, there is some serious hard drugs in this. At a guess, there's probably a shitload of Fent in this.
Oh goddamn. Okay.
Yeah. But you're a Nova. You have mega stamina. You can take it. And one bump, because of your mega stamina, is not going to be enough to get you addicted.
Good. Okay.
But feeling this and your knowledge of drugs, you're like, having a bump here and there will probably be okay, but you need to be careful about doing it multiple times in a row.
All right. Well, she's not going to do it multiple, at least not right now without
Yeah.
something else like encouraging her to. As she is kind of maneuvering through the dance floor and shit like that, is she noticing anybody like around her that either sticks out for one reason or another? I know that's hard to say because everyone here probably sticks out to some degree. But like, does she recognize them, or is it just something that catches her eye, kind of a deal?
Well, let me ask you this. What kind of person are you looking for? Like, what's your goal in this?
Well, it is the goal of like someone that would interest Theta that she'd want to get to know. So she'd be looking more for, rocker types, rougher looking types, or um edgy, anyone that's kind of edgy looking. That's kind of the vibe that she is attracted to. People on the fringe. So like, yeah, it's hard to say. People that would just be not mainstream Novas, I suppose. Outside of like if she instantly recognizes them from media.
Right. Okay. You're making your way through. You're moving. You eventually.
Alternatively, anyone Breaks interacts with. That might be a
Funny you
better way
say
to
that.
phrase it.
Because as you're making your way through the crowd, you're looking. They're kind of it, but no. That one's a little no, definitely not. You're making your way through. And then you see a few in a group kind of catch your eye. And you see Rakes with them. They seem to be talking while they're dancing. and it's like it's a small little clique of sorts. There's 3 others with rakes. 2 guys, 1 chick. The chick is less rocker, more goth. She's got like not full like goth makeup with like the white face paint and all that, but she's heavily in goth alt kind of look with tattoos and stuff, several piercings. One of the guys is kind of similar. Another one of the guys kind of looks like an oversized biker essentially. He's huge. He's built like a fucking brick. And then of course there's Rakes, who quite frankly in physicality is a lot more similar to the chick here than the 2 guys. Because the 2 guys are clearly like, if you had to guess, they're probably like Megamight, just beat the shit out of anything that pisses them off. But Rakes is comparatively small in frame, skinny guy. But Rake sees you coming over. He has his sunglasses off. They're tucked in the pocket of his jacket. So you see that roiling Stygian blue light coming out of his eyes. It's like, oh, well. Made your way over finally.
Sure did. Sorry, I had to loosen up a bit first.
No worries. I was just actually mentioning you to these 3. And they all nod. And the chick's like, sup?
She'll give her like that smile and like, like kind of acknowledging a nod. I do also want to reiterate too, like Theta herself is 6'4", so she's probably on the
you're actually like taller than all 4 of these people easily. The biggest dude is 6 foot. Yeah. Yeah. They're like, one of the guys, he's like the more goth looking guy. He's like, yeah, Rakes was saying that I don't know, you seemed kind of interesting.
Interesting how? And she's gonna like side eye Rakes as she says that.
He just shrugs with a smirk. Guy says, oh, well, it's not look, we try not to bring like politics into it at the amp room, but you seem kind of open-minded for a utopian.
Fair. I mean, lived a life before this that made me the sort to stay open-minded, I suppose.
So I hear that. The chick nods. She's like, damn straight.
Well, you guys heard about me. What are your names, or at least what do you go by now?
The chick introduces herself. While we're here, you can just call me Casey.
Casey.
That was my name before I erupted. It's the name I wanted to stick with.
Yeah,
the one guy who looks like he's built like a brick introduces himself as Brick.
Okay.
Funny how that works.
He's like, yeah, that's right. I named myself Brick. I don't want to overcomplicate things. I just want to tell people how it is.
I'm not judging.
And the other guy is like, you can just call me Vince.
I'm just gonna write those down and put that in chat. For my sake. All right. She'll offer her hand when they're doing their introductions as well.
Yeah, let's take her.
And then she's gonna look at Casey and she's gonna be like, well, I mean, Theta. I'm sure you've got that name already. It's actually what I went by before this as well. Not my birth name, mind you, but the name I chose for myself.
Hey, choosing your own name is one of the most powerful things you could ever do. Rock on.
She do a fist bump. That's the motion that they'd have probably
Yeah, sure.
fought
She'll
with.
go for a
Yeah.
fist bump. Yeah.
All right. Uh, fucking hell. How do I have a conversation with people?
Yeah.
You know, she'll just be kind of upfront. She's gonna look at Rix and be like, "Was I interrupting?"
Nah, I figured you'd be over here eventually.
Fair enough. Anyone else?
You're
here
free to hang
today?
out with us. We're not too cool for you. You're not too cool for us. This is
All
the
right.
amp room, baby.
I mean, if that's that, then she's just probably gonna linger there, make small talk, and dance with them for now.
Sure, absolutely. They're happy to just hang out and dance.
Yeah.
And like that seems to be most of what they're doing anyways. Is just having small talk. When they said we try not to bring politics
They
in
meant
here
it.
too much, they seem to mean it anyways. You don't know if that is like a club wide thing, but at the very least, that's what they believe. So meanwhile, Ross.
Rah.
Yeah. So I would chat with Mikhail and Shauna for a little while, before, just shooting the breeze, whatever. Before I say I didn't mean to impose for super long, but I'm gonna get going. I just realized I can speak like every language, so I'm gonna go do that.
Nice, man. All right, enjoy yourself. Nice talking to you.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah, he'll
Well,
he'll actually like offer his hand to shake your hand one last time, and
Oh yeah, absolutely.
let you go.
I'm gonna go put this power to use. I'm just gonna slowly make rounds to the bar, buy drinks. I'm keeping an eye on what everybody's drinking, see what they like. Storing all that information, going around just learning everything that I can, meeting everyone that I can. I do have some specific questions. We don't have to like do everything because I'm literally going to everyone. It's slowly getting more drunk as time
Everybody
goes
in the
on.
club.
Everybody that I think is having an interesting conversation that I'm just like,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. I've never heard that language before, but I'm not because I can do that. So on.
Sure.
And I'm slowly getting drunker over time. So
Okay.
we'll keep it to a couple of questions if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Alrighty. So first and foremost, I want to meet more smart novas. I want to meet more inventor type novas. People who do what I do, make things like I do.
We're not smart
Okay.
enough for him.
I think I have to
as.
leave this to a percentage roll because
Sure.
nah, sorry. You're looking
Oh,
around.
Jesus.
If they're here, they're fucking hiding. Like they're somewhere out of sight. If they're here, that's unfortunate.
No, it's cool. Just put that out of mind for now. I want to know what's going on in the world. What
The
novas
world?
are doing
Easily.
worldwide. The craziest stuff I can hear.
Yeah, there's you're making your way around like a couple of the novas from different parts of Africa. You're able to kind of pick up on some of their conversations. You're able to chat with them directly if you want to. Some of them are talking about politics, specifically geopolitics. They're having discussions about, oh yeah, sure, the equatorial wars ended on paper, but action's still going on. DeVries is still active. Novas are still running around. Elites still running around, carrying out military action. It's just not as out loud as it was with the Equatorial Wars.
Mm.
And it's just kind of throughout the continent. And the big thing that sticks out to you is, one of the ones that you talk to, that they sound like they're an elite themselves, and they seem to live out of South Africa.
Okay.
They say that they've actually heard rumors that there have been Chinese teams moving around in some of the remote regions.
Oh wow.
Nothing provable, allegedly.
Allegedly, right?
Rumor has it. Which naturally raises some concerns for the geopolitical situation that Africa finds itself in. And there's another African Nova you talk to who they're not a smarty pants Nova like you are, not an inventor. They are smart. They're above baseline intelligence, but they seem to be somebody who's a lot more tapped into social politics and such. And they are working with a number of smaller countries in Africa trying to build the foundations for the United African Nations.
Really? Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Is there a name?
At the moment, I don't have one.
Sure.
I will get back to you.
Sounds good.
I was not expecting to need this Nova prep.
Yeah, don't worry.
Surprise, surprise! I did not have time to prep 200 to 300 Novas.
What? That's ridiculous.
What?
But that's the advantage of this is when you guys talk to NPCs I don't have prepped, I know what you're interested in, and now I can go prep those people. And
Yeah,
flesh them out.
absolutely. Sure. Take a mental note, like, okay, yeah, this guy working over in Africa to get that set up. That's awesome. Okay. And Mikhail in like a similar boat, so
yeah, if you want, you're able to get their contact information.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Okay, yeah.
Like
I'll
as an
take a note
inventor,
there.
they're kind of interested to kind of keep you in their phone book, so to speak.
Sure. It sounds good. Sounds good.
As far as other world politics, you already talked to Miha a little bit. There are some elites that you do overhear them talking about quashing like what sounds like maybe a rebellion in some country. You don't hear what country it is, but sounds like they went out and quashed some kind of rebel force, and they're kind of like just bragging about how easy it was. And naturally there is just some general talk from some of the Central Europeans about kind of the situation with Russia. There's talk about whether or not the Iron Lady can actually, like, long term, make it better. Like, so far they're doing good work, but they're talking about giving the native people back their land, which would thus greatly shrink the landmass that is within Russia's borders. And they're just kind of wondering, like, is there going to be some kind of, like, one Russian Nova already rose up and overthrew the government? What if another one does it and overthrows her and makes it worse? So there's some concerns there, but there's also talk of the upside is the Iron Lady has been improving relations with all the neighboring old countries that used to be part of the USSR. And while it's not everything's fine and great now, yay,
Right.
it sounds like they're making steps in the right direction.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. And that's
Okay.
That's most of the world politics that you're hearing moving around. It takes a lot of groundwork because there's a lot of other not related stuff being talked about.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Final question, if I may. I want to know what people know about the novas that are near us. So I just kind of want to talk and see what the reputation is of like Rakes, Gilder, Doc Velocity, and Slow Burn.
Cool. Yeah. Rakes.
Mhm.
Not a lot of people seem to know about this guy. They
Really?
know he's a Terret. They know he's an out and proud Terret. They know he killed the shit out of the Confederate. You
That's
hear
confirmed,
at
for
least
sure.
3 different stories of how he killed the guy.
Oh yeah.
One of which he strangled him with his own cape. Which they found really funny because they mentioned this really old movie, The Incredibles. There's like this meme from it that's really funny.
Uh-huh.
And then yeah. And then there is one story suggests that he actually like shoved him through a wood chipper.
Woof.
It ripped off the cape
Yeah.
before he shoved him in, essentially. And then another one says all the other stories are overly dramatic. Rakes did what he always does, and he put his arm through him and then rematerialized with his heart in his hand.
Ah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's effective, yeah.
Yeah. How true any of them are? Who knows? Aside from that, some people are like, Rakes, why do you want to know about Rakes? You mean fuck the fucking ghost freak?
Is that what he
The ghost.
does? Plague into it.
Yeah, bro's a fucking ghost, don't you know?
I had no idea. Seen him around with this group, and I know I live around there, so yeah. Wanted to know.
Yeah, man. Dude walks through walls, turns invisible, ghost shit.
Breaking.
At least from what I've heard, I've never seen him do any of it. Of course, he portals. He's a teleporter.
Oh my god, he's Danny Phantom.
Much more unique than the other guys.
Full disclosure, he is a hybrid of Danny Phantom and Ghost Freak from Ben 10, conceptually.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, about Rakes, cool. And so I hear about him. What about the other 3?
Doc Velocity. A lot of people are like, why the fuck do you want to know about Doc Velocity? Man, fuck that guy. God,
Yeah, I heard he's kind of an asshole. Yeah.
He's a dickhead. Doc Velocity, yeah, he's fucking. They kind of like look around and they're like, you know, I don't want to go spreading lies or nothing, but I heard like he's a fucking supremacist or something. Like he's got a fucking hang up with baselines or something. Dude's a. I don't know how he's still with Utopia, quite frankly. Like
Right,
I
that's
don't
what I
know
was just
why
thinking,
they have
yeah.
him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's a dick. Like, thankfully he never comes around here. I would just avoid him if you can. Like, guy sucks.
No shit. Just taking notes here.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you get about Velocity. It seems like a lot of people don't really know him. It's just a lot of like conjecture on like, yeah, I've heard he's an asshole.
Mm-hmm. I would imagine Gilder probably doesn't come around much. He probably stays in his city, yeah?
You can ask.
Yeah. I mean, he's up next, so.
Yeah. Asking around about Gilder. Yeah, people are like, yeah, he never comes around here. You get some people who are like, yeah, he's doing great work. I'm really, really looking forward to see what he's got next in his grand scheme, whatever it is. And some people are like, bro just needs to stop lying to himself, just accept himself for what he is, and just announce for terrorists. You know, just bite the bullet, man. I mean, he's doing everything but saying the lines. Just embrace it, dude. You are who you are. It's okay. We're Novas. Liberate yourself. They go, woo! And they go off onto the dance floor.
Classic. And then, yeah, what about Slow Burn? This should be the last one I
Slow
asked about.
Yeah, there are some people like, oh, she's really nice. You know, she's really sweet. Fucking bleeding heart, though. She's just too nice. Too much faith in people, man. And yeah, you get a lot of like mixed feelings about her. There are some people who are like, yeah, she's really great. She's very sweet, good person. Some people are like, fucking bleeding heart utopian, man. She drank the Kool-Aid. Totally washed.
On an unrelated note, is she here tonight?
Look around. No, doesn't seem like it.
Damn, Moses, but
Yeah.
maybe some
I
other
considered
time.
having her here for his benefit, but I've been like, it'd be too easy.
Yeah.
Got to make Moses work for it.
Sounds good. By this point, once I've asked all these questions, I'm pretty drunk, so we'll just roll with that for now.
Cool. We hop back over to the two talking with Belladonna.
Yeah. I guess we would kind of ask a bit about her, I guess, stances. You know, like so Moses would be like, so you seem like you're the kind that, you know, takes her time to think about things. So what do you know, what's your view on the politics of Novas? Where do you stand? Are you like...
Well, that's the question on everybody's mind, huh? Everybody wants to know where everybody stands. What do you think about X? What do you think about Y? What do you stand for? What do you want? All the baselines want to know. Naturally, all the Novas want to know too. Where do you stand?
I don't want to know. I don't care.
Well, I'm curious now. What hill do you want to die on, Moses? What convictions will you hold until your grave?
I mean, I'm young, things could change, but right now I am, you know, utopian.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, we're a team. We even have a manager. Do you have a crew?
You could say that.
Are they on the dance floor?
No.
Would you... Is there a button we can pick, like click, and then you're not mysterious, but you actually answer? Or is it like...
I'm surprised you don't know about me, but I guess that really depends on what spheres you mingle with.
Yeah, I mean,
Most
we
people
don't.
who approach me know who I am.
You're a queen. That's what you are. We should take a picture.
I mean...
So true, bestie.
I mean, again, should we Google or...
I don't mind sharing a little bit.
By the way, can I ask, as a player, so I forgot about this instant influence, but seeing as I did that role where I noticed that she was a thinker, and I would like to then again attempt to make her like me more somehow. So can I use it now? So
Sure.
yeah. So yeah.
Okay, I am going to give you a complication because she knows you're under her effect. So she's going to know, like, she's going to be able to tell that you are doing what you can to get her to like you. So it's going to give her a little bit of an advantage. And by doing that, it's essentially you have a 1-point complication from her because she knows that you're going to be doing this. in some way, essentially. All the complication does is it means you need to spend an extra success on that complication. And if you don't, there's some side effect for not buying it off. Doesn't mean you'll fail the roll, just means there's a side effect.
Okay. Here goes. Man, I'm rolling so bad. Momentum.
If you want to, you can spend up to 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try 2. I'm still figuring out how this resource, like how available it is.
It's always available to roll.
Come on.
So you're trying to use instant influence. Instant influence first encounter someone else in a scene. They can make a reflexive persuasion plus manipulate. Okay, so this is technically when you're supposed to be first encountering her, but I'll let you use it. They can make a reflexive persuasion plus manipulation or presence roll to immediately attempt to shift that person's attitude. The Nova does not have to speak or even interact, just be in their presence. Okay. Cool. All right. 4 successes. Cool. I was looking for 3, and 1 leaves you enough to buy off the complication. So you are successful. She just kind of smiles at you. I don't mind sharing a little about myself. What do you want to know?
I thought you were gonna speak because you
She's-
got her under the influence.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
But you asked the question.
Oh yeah, I already asked like where does she stand for like
I
what's her philosophical standpoint?
Oh, okay.
My philosophical standpoint. Such standpoints are very difficult to encapsulate in a single sentence or brief description. But I'll try to water it down for you. Essentially, baselines have their place. We have ours. They have done so much damage to the world, to its life, in all of its multitudes. They need to be forced to step back. And as Novas, we are the ones that are going to inherit the world. And it is only through us that the world will be able to heal. Only through us will the earth be saved. And they
Okay.
need to step aside or we will make way.
Okay, so I'm getting like trees are starting to move and fight back vibes. That's interesting.
Where are you from? Did they like destroy your forest or something?
I'm originally from New Zealand.
Oh,
Ooh, I heard it's nice there.
It is beautiful country.
yeah, they have like nice nature there. And how long have you been visiting this place? The
As
club.
long as it's been open.
How long has it been open?
A few years. Can't remember
that's-
exactly which year it was.
By the way, who owns this?
Oh, well, it was originally a baseline, actually.
Hmm.
But then they sold it off to Innova. It was too much for them to handle.
Figures.
The owner, however, would like to maintain their privacy. So,
Oh,
who
a
exactly the
secret.
owner is not entirely known.
What about Rakes? He's cute, right? And do you know him?
He's cute in that fatalistic emo sort of way, I guess.
Is he taken? Like, is it okay?
I don't believe he is with anybody, but I don't keep tabs on him.
Oh, shame. I thought you would be the perfect one to ask since you are watching.
Rakes is a bit of a free spirit, I know that much. He drifts around. He's one of the more sociable Terrets, even though he's very off-putting to most. Despite that nature of his, he is very willing to talk to just about anybody.
Can we roll something to see in the way she speaks? That does she like speak with disdain and she thinks he's off-putting, or?
Sure. You can roll an empathy check on that. An intellect or a social of your choice. Or a mental or social of your choice, I mean.
Right.
Mental.
I think you should go with social.
She's a hard read. One die goes in the momentum pool.
Okay.
Oh, can we take a selfie, bestie? She's
Sure.
already pulled up her phone like you're doing a duck face.
Okay. Yeah, she nods. She says sure. And lets you take a screenshot with her.
Okay.
Is she just sitting like?
She adjusts slightly. Incredibly photogenic. Very little effort. Like stoic, but in a sexy way. Like there is some kind of just with her how she holds herself, there's just some kind of natural allure there. And it even translates through the photos.
All right.
Girl, you are so photogenic.
Yeah. Well, I
Thank
mean,
you.
we've taken up enough of your time. You just keep on, people gazing, and I really want to know what the DJ's up and about. So, you coming with?
Well, they probably will not be thrilled for you to interrupt their performance.
Oh, I'm used to that. I got her for that. And I point to Zara.
Right.
Oh, what was his name? Their name again?
One second. They call themselves Echo of Human Rhythm.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah, I thought you. I heard that, but that's a really long name, Echo Human. So EOHR, Eor. Yeah, maybe.
I wouldn't call them that. If you want to shorten it, just call them Echo. They will respond to that.
Right. But yeah, but I mean, Echo, I want to stay here.
Sure. And I grab you on the arm and I start to zoom with you.
Okay, bye. See you, bestie.
You're good on putting on the show of going along, but there is a part of you that really does not like that Moses just pulled you away. Whether you want to act on it or not is up to you. You're not being compelled to act in any certain way, but there is a part of you that is upset that he has pulled you away by force.
Oh, Moses, Jesus, why are you so rough? Let me go, let me go. She notices that her drink is empty and some things are more important than others, so she'll say, my cup is empty, let's go get another drink, and don't manhandle me like that again. Jesus.
Do
I'm
you
back now.
get that? I just whispered. Do you get that perfume she's wearing? Is weird?
What? Nice? It was amazing.
Yeah, it was. I think you should go and whiff up a bit more of it.
we should have bottled it, yeah. Can I like roll anything for this to stop? Resist something?
You've got it for the scene.
Okay.
You had to roll to resist it, and you've got it for the scene. It will fade eventually, but you're still affected by it. It does lessen a little now that you're away from her, but there's that part of you like, wow, it was really nice. Even just a few minutes with her, that was nice. And there's still that just tingling euphoria in your mind.
Still, I guess she knows that in order to be cool now that she's said bye, it'd be stupid to come back, and if she wants to leave a good impression, she should do it a bit later, so she'll come along.
Okay. Moses will like write up a quick message on a piece of paper, draw a Pac-Man on it. He'll be like, "You seem interesting. Let's talk." Sometimes his number, and he'll just zoom and leave it there at the tree ladies, like for her, and zoom back. So that's
Oh, okay. Cool. You do that?
yeah.
Yeah. She, after a moment, looks at it, processes, and then takes it and tucks it away out of sight amongst her leaves.
Amongst her leaves. All right.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess we're getting drinks. And
She winks at the multi-armed person that she didn't ask the name.
Yeah. It's okay. You get the feeling that might be a regular occurrence. People not necessarily exchanging names, just having a good time.
all right.
Let's check in on Theta.
Yeah.
Theta.
You're dancing with rakes in this crew of, let's say, outsiders.
My little group of outsiders.
Mhm.
Yeah. She will probably like give a cursory glance around to see if she can just keep track of where the others have gone off to.
Yeah.
Like she is kind of like in the zone with the drugs and the drinking and everything like that. But
Oh,
she's
yeah.
also kind of like accustomed to it and that kind of like low base awareness of her surroundings, of exits, of where she needs to go kind of deal is still like that's just part of nature, right? That's just part of
Yeah.
who she is.
Yeah.
So yeah, so keeping track of them is kind of on her mind, just so she knows where they are in case something happens, because that's
Yeah.
how she is.
Easily enough
Um,
done.
yeah. Has she noticed anyone in doing that? Has she noticed anyone watching the group that she's with? Like in particular?
Not specifically watching your group. I mean, there are looks. but everybody's looking at everybody.
Yeah, nothing that would
You know.
really.
Yeah. There is also like some people
Stand
that are
out.
checking you out. Like you do notice, like some people are giving you the up down. And there's curiosity in some of those glances. But nobody's paying over much attention.
Then aside from that, I think like she's not going to be doing too much in terms of like socializing outside of her group that she's now aligned herself with here. Um, but I do want her to take note of like what drugs or drinks are like does this group seem to do, if any.
Okay. Yeah. Obviously, Rake smokes.
Yeah.
He drinks. He doesn't seem too interested in hard drugs. It seems the only thing he likes to do is occasionally acid, and that's pretty much it. The others, they're kind of a mix. So Brick, he has to take like high doses of fentanyl to feel anything.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Like he's taking shit that would be killing normal people, typically. The Vince doesn't really care for drugs. Drinks plenty. Doesn't really care for drugs. Doesn't smoke either.
Yeah.
Casey, she's pretty social with everything. She doesn't do anything in her free time. She only does it when she parties. But she's up to try anything at least once.
Okay. All right. I did actually just have an idea. At some point, then she does want to kind of like lean in towards Rakes and be like, "You mentioned you could teach someone new tricks like teleporting and stuff like that. Were you serious about it?"
Absolutely.
Can anybody here teach their tricks to somebody else?
Hypothetically. It's all in the mindset. Brick nods. Yup. Casey also nods in agreement.
All about the mindset.
Got to free your mind. Stop thinking inside the box. Got to think outside the box.
Fair enough. I mean, I don't know. I was just thinking it'd be something I'd be interested in exploring. I just don't know exactly where to go since I'm still new to all of this, and fuck, I don't even fully know what I can do. So,
You got my number.
she'll nod her head. All right.
Hey, I'm down to hang out. You just got to let me know.
Fair enough. I didn't want to.
I'm not the one caught in stuffy boardroom meetings and mandatory trainings and
Oh God, don't
signing
remind me.
forms in triplicate and
I
all
literally
that other
just
bullshit.
forgot. Please stop talking.
Hey, your choices. You make them. I get to point and laugh at them.
That's rude. At least I get the money.
Hey, I get money too.
Do I want to know how you get your money?
Probably not.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Casey pipes up. She's like, but yeah, what Race says is right. You just got to open up your mind. You got to be open to learning and understanding that you can go beyond. It's on your mindset. You know, Utopia's not really going to do that for you. They're not going to open your mind.
No.
But you hang out with us, we could teach you some stuff.
Not gonna lie, opening my mind sounds a bit like that hippie crap you hear about, meditation and whatnot, but
It's not hippie crap. Anything but hippie crap.
I gotta meditate.
Vince sighs, no, you don't have to meditate. Some people do, but you don't have to.
All right.
Whatever you feel about the guy, whatever you think, Diva Small's right about some stuff. Nova's got to go beyond. And you don't do that by staying in a box the baseline's made. We're literally built different.
I hear you.
Time to start acting like it.
Still getting used to this. What, I'm not even a month into it, you know?
Rake snods. Everybody takes their time to adjust. I know it took me a little while. But you'll get there.
On her head, and she's gonna like try to take his e-cigarette and puff on it.
Sure, yeah. Very strong menthol taste. Obviously, it's a bit different than a real cigarette. You know, it just tastes like mint, like it's menthol.
Yeah.
It tastes good. Like, it just tastes like mint, unless you don't like mint. In which case, yeah, it's gonna taste awful.
I imagine it's
But-
overpowering with the drinks and everything she's been doing.
Oh, yeah. Between the drugs and the alcohol and everything, it's suddenly a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's a sudden concentration of a flavor in your mouth, and the pink cocaine is definitely fucking with your senses and is amplifying things. Yeah, it's the smoke almost tastes like it has a texture in your mouth. As weird as
Jesus
that might
Christ.
sound.
Yeah, she's gonna like make a face and
Or
shove
the
it
vapor,
back
I
at
should
him.
say. Yeah. It's like, oh, what's the matter? You don't like mint?
With her, no. You know what? Right now, I do not like mint.
God, get some fucking taste. Jesus. I don't know why I
Well-
ever spoke to you. Takes another drag off of it.
I mean, I would assume not having taste is why I'm with this crowd.
Ha! That Vince laughs at that.
Yeah. What's up with these other floors? I noticed staircases over there. What's up there?
Vince nods. Oh yeah, those are private rooms. For, being private.
Oh. What the fuck?
It's for fucking.
No, I know. I got that. I just.
Yeah. Some people do like actually just go in there to, talk quietly away from all of the shit. But it's mostly for fucking.
Enough. I thought maybe it was like a fancy VIP lounge with even better shit. But
Oh
nope.
no, that's the third floor.
Okay, see? I knew there was one here. I just chose the
Yeah.
wrong staircase.
Yeah. That's I don't know, I never really looked into it. Rake shrugs. Yeah, it's the third floor. What the fuck ever.
I'm just curious who's up there looking down on us. That's all.
Probably nobody right now. It's like
If
the
she
really
looked-
high profile Novas. If they show up, they might go up there.
She's gonna look up and see if she can see anything up there.
It's just a ceiling.
Okay, so there's not like an
The
overlooking
second
balcony.
floor is the balcony. The third floor is
Oh, completely
can't
cut
see.
off. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think that was.
Okay.
That's all I currently have to think of to ask.
Gotcha. Let's hop over to Ross. You're drunk. There's people everywhere.
Here we are. Yep.
You simultaneously stand out, but also completely blend in.
That's what a lot of people do
Yeah.
here. Yeah. Speaking of, anybody catch my eye?
In what way?
Second floor type way.
Gotcha. I mean, like I said earlier, this is a Nova club full of a lot of very attractive people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's,
undeniably so. For sure.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
sure, there are some freaks here that look monstrous, but it's a lot of very attractive people here. Um, finding a guy to spend some time with, it's not a problem.
Anybody got a reputation for being indestructible?
Ooh, you're able to ask around. The bartender is not sure about indestructible, but pretty tough. There are a couple people he can point you to.
Sure. I mean, I'm going to have to put that to the test, I think, sadly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, let's go give that a shot.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, idle. Yeah, that's what's happening right now.
let's do a persuasion roll.
Sure. Yeah, I'm good at that.
Yeah. I would say a mental or social of your choice.
That makes it a little bit less terrible. Do I have a top
Yeah.
persuasion?
Because I think your knowledge of the nature of this place at this point, I think you can leverage it intellectually to just kind of pre-plan what you're going to say.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I'd be leading with, I suppose. 3.
Yeah. You're able to convince this guy to give it a try. But she's like, this is a little unusual, but sure. I'm always down to try someone once.
Let's give it a shot.
How much damage does your thing do again? 2?
2 per round. Yeah.
I'm going to make a secret roll.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You're able to have a little bit of fun, but not for very long. You get probably about 2 or 3 minutes,
Mm.
and it has to stop,
Okay.
as it does eventually start to wear him down and start to affect him, which he is understanding because you were upfront, but
Yeah.
it is the unfortunate nature of the situation.
Yeah.
But he's not seriously hurt. He was durable enough that it was not and suddenly he's dead.
That's good.
Like, he's okay.
Okay. So yeah, we'll pop back in the suit. Just make sure he's all right. You know, apologize. It's profuse. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Look, don't worry about it. You know, I get it. I'm sure you will find somebody who can take what you can dish.
Yeah, maybe. And I'll
So,
go downstairs and head outside for a minute.
sure. There is massive baseline still outside.
Gotcha. Are there any like outdoor patios or anything out here? Or okay.
Not immediately outside the doors. If you do walk away from the establishment, maybe.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's what you're going to be doing.
Hmm.
Zara and Moses. What are you guys up to?
I guess after we get that drink, I will tell Zara, you wanna meet with the other guys, or you wanna go see what Echo is doing?
Why not both? Let's find them and go see them together. You know, we should stick together more.
Okay,
But
so
then
I
again, they're not that well dressed. He's a DJ. He shouldn't care.
you
Let's
just wait
go.
here. Just wait a second here, and I just like take 10 seconds to zoom through the place to see where Ross and Tata are.
Yeah, you go looking around. Ross, you can't find, but you find Theta dancing with Rakes and a bunch of other people who seem to fit in with Rakes.
Okay. So I just go back to Zara, like Ross is MIA and maybe he went home like he usually does. And Tata is just partying with Rakes. So I think we can go to Mr.
Yeah, let's go.
Echo of the human body, rhythm, whatever.
Echo,
Um,
Echo. Eeyore, Echo. Yeah.
yeah.
Eeyore.
Eeyore.
Not
Eeyore.
Eeyore.
Okay. So, is it he, she, they by body type?
Their body does look fairly androgynous,
Okay.
and you recall from the conversation with Belladonna, she was referring to them as they.
Okay. Okay. Um,
Okay. So Sheila come up beneath him, or what is he like? Them on a platform?
There's essentially there's like a stage. There are stairs off on the far side of the stage. And like there's nothing stopping you from going up onto the stage. There's like a lot of equipment stuff that you kind of have to weave through, but they're just up there DJing.
Okay. She'll do it. She'll go up and be like, wave, because probably he has headphones on. So
Oh, they don't have any headphones on.
she gestures to hear her and like to talk.
Yeah, they don't have any headphones. They don't have any. Now that you're like behind the booth, you can see they're not even wearing clothes. They don't even have shoes on. They're just literally top of the head to their feet. This like glass body and the swirling colors. But now that you're up close, you can see those inky colors that are swirling inside of them. It ever so faintly leaks through the glass of their body in like these faint vapor trails that just kind of dissipate into nothing. It gives them this almost smoky aura in a way.
Okay,
They
now
turn to you.
oh sorry. Now I'll
Yes?
use instant influence.
Sure. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
they love me.
sure. Yeah, okay. 5 successes gets you there. When they speak, their full face moves and everything, but they don't have any discernible eyes. Their lips sort of open, but there's no like you're not sure if there are teeth or not. It's just the swirling color inside of their mouth. Hello?
Hi, you are beautiful. And your music is amazing. Are you on Ripple?
Of course. And thank you. I appreciate
Can
it.
we like add each other?
Perhaps. Sure. Yeah, sure. You can find me on there. Just search up my name.
She sends a request real quick.
Yeah, sure. May
Yeah, my
not. I'll accept it later. My hands are a little busy as they're like clearly still DJing.
you are great. Is there like, can you put, you know, a piss track? You know, so like if you pre-mixed something so that you can come off and we can talk a bit. My friend would really like to meet you.
I don't pre-record anything. I follow my feelings.
How do you go to the bathroom then?
I haven't gone to the bathroom in months.
Wow, that must be so practical. I have to go like often. You know, when you go once, I'm rambling. Sorry. Okay. So, uh, I would like to try to try to make him DJ in my request. So I'll ask. Do you do other music styles?
I do whatever comes to me.
I see. I
I
see.
follow the passion.
You are passionate. Can I?
So I kind of zoom to Zara. I just say like, how would you sing and he DJs like in unison with you, makes the ambient sound.
Whoa, that's a great idea. What do you think about that? I mean, I am a singer, so like, I don't know if you do tracks with vocals at all.
Normally I don't. But you know what? Maybe we should get together sometime and just try it out.
Yeah, wow, that'd be good, a collaboration. Oh yeah, this is
Yeah.
my friend here.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
Moses. Yeah, if you guys are doing that, I'm definitely gonna be dancing in the set. Let's make it a whole thing.
Sure. After I'm done with the performance here, I'll add you and I'll send you the information for my people. My people can talk to your people and we'll figure something out.
Yeah, we love people.
Oh yeah, I sometimes talk more about music than anything else. So my name is Zara, and she holds out the hand for a fist bump.
They just kind of glance at your fist while their hands are still busy. DJ.
Oh right, sorry.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, we won't keep you further. And he just gestures to Zara to kind of.
Cool. We'll talk later.
Bye. You're doing great.
Thanks. See ya.
This guy is, I don't know. He's totally into it. He is zoned in and zoned out at the same time.
That's true. But yeah, collaboration, we did well.
Yeah,
Cool.
I guess.
It's gonna
So
be a banger.
the party continues on for a little bit. And next time we'll pick up with what Ross gets up to while everybody else is continuing to party.
Oh,
So we are going to wrap up for today.
We're done.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately. No
Yeah.
dramatic cliffhangers for this time. But you
Okay.
are starting to meet the larger Nova community from a myriad of places.
Oh yeah.
There is interesting things on the horizon. I have some quick questions,
Oh.
Shoot.
especially for Zara. You took a selfie with Belladonna. Are you uploading said selfie?
no.
Okay. Got you. Cool. All right.
Not yet.
That was
Not
actually
yet.
the only question I had. Not yet. Okay.
No.
All right. Let me know if you decide to upload it. Okay. Ross is dedicated to finding a place to, sounds like, to sit down, to think.
Yeah. The process.
Okay. Gotcha. And Theta, you are just continuing to hang out with Rakes and his crew.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, there's nothing else she would be doing next time, really.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. I know what plans I will need to start cooking for next time.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
This is where I have obviously some people come in and just gank you guys.
Oh, of course, of course.
It's all been leading up to
Um,
this. Yeah.
All right. Yep. All right. 3 XP. Questions, comments, concerns? Did everybody have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
cool.
Yeah.
So I do have a question about the maxing out because I still don't fully. Do I
Yes.
just choose if I want to max out at some point?
Yes.
Oh,
You choose if
Okay.
you want to push beyond your limits. It
Okay.
accrues you flux, though. So
Yes.
if your question is like, why don't I just do that all the time? Because you would become way too transcendent and you stop being human.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That said, there are ways to lower flux. We're not going to really get into it right now. We'll talk about it at a later point.
That's fine.
But
For some reason, I was just under the impression that it had to be like a specific circumstance to max out.
no,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I was
it's
under the
your
same.
character just specifically trying to push beyond their limitations for whatever reason.
Cool.
Yeah, I kind of understood that I had to like go to max out the quantum points I have. Like when it goes to 0, then I can push the limits. But yeah, okay, this is much
Yeah.
simpler.
Can
Okay.
I?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Sure.
If I have a skill at 3, you said we begin with 1 skill trick. Can I buy another now or not yet?
Yeah. If you have a skill that meets the requirements for a skill trick, you can spend the XP to buy a skill trick.
And how much is it? Hold on.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Here it is. It's 3, so I can buy it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy stuff.
Use your stuff.
Yeah. All right. So, dear listeners, thank you for joining us for another episode. I hope you enjoyed it and found it interesting as we are meeting some of the faces that may or may not be recurring NPCs, as well as some potentially faces that may become actual faces with names. But for now, we will leave you. And as a reminder, if you want to support Actual Play Broadcast, we do not ask for money. We only ask that you support, rate us, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, whatever platform you're on. It boosts us in the algorithm and helps bring attention to games that deserve more attention. So yeah. And until then, that is going to be it from us. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.